Evie, are you playing on with Ryan? That came out wrong.
She's trying to figure out some microphone issues.
Maybe it came out just right.
I'm gonna go jump off a building. Okay. So are we starting with or without her? Are we waiting?
We're teaming up over here.
All right, perfect.
It has to be about last session, but we can't mention Margot.
Correct.
I think we all may have written the same prompt.
Hello?
Whoa.
Hello.
Now.
We're all incredibly quiet during this one.
This is serious.
We're all like, ah.
What? Hey, Jeremy's here.
Incorrect.
Hello.
How do?
Hi, Jeremy.
I do good. Hi, everybody. I'm on my AirPods right now. I'm almost home.
How was the
But
Warhammers?
I felt bad. I'm sorry. I didn't go. I'm on call.
Ew. That's
Yeah,
worse.
no, I literally just went to the grocery store stoned and got stuck in the ice cream aisle for like 20 minutes. I lost track of time.
I've
It was
been there.
packed.
I
You're
wish
my
I
hero,
could.
Jeremy.
We went to Costco earlier, and it was a nightmare.
Why is Costco a nightmare today?
Because there was a
Because of technical
billion
people.
people.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing Arctic Phone?
Yes, everyone's concentrating very hard.
Yeah, it got really quiet all of a sudden, and I'm like, did I interrupt an awkward conversation? And then I heard the little
It's all you.
finger
The
bell.
mouth click.
I
Everyone's
was
like,
trying
gotta,
very
I
hard
gotta
trying to figure out what to draw that wasn't a homeless person.
I just drew this.
Oh no. I don't know this one.
Did Sin or Tasha jump out the window?
Sin.
And
Partially place on fire.
It did less place on fire.
The Earl.
Wow, I got a hashtag for that last one. I
That
couldn't
was
think of
really
anything.
hard.
All right, here we go. The dean had no time for the coded kids. That's good, Lucas.
Kids are too old.
I think Summer's having computer issues.
Here and answering the door.
Who the fuck are you?
I thought it was
You
your butler.
You got the answering the door part.
I thought the t-shirt was going to give it away.
Sorry.
I am home. I'm going to
Empty.
mute myself, but I am here.
Okay.
Kieran faces the consequences of her actions.
A secret bar.
I like how you tried to even go with the outfit, Ryan.
Bearded Billy.
Bearded Billy.
The
Should have given her the horns. Ah.
We know what the note is.
The jumping out the window is the best part.
You got the boot. Oh no, Summer.
Go
It's a
ahead.
turtle!
I wrote the same thing.
That's
Like,
pretty good.
like,
That's very readable.
support. I love it.
I like the supports.
All right, Lucas. What was the hashtag? Did you come up with it?
No, I was workshopping it.
It is a workshop. It's
I,
perfect.
you know what? I think I was gonna say hashtag girl code.
Hashtag secret workshop.
Everyone run. Kentville. After the
After the
fire.
Yeah, that's the name of the album right there.
Once again, Cody Hall burns
I think we were
down.
all very affected by Cody Hall burning down.
Come on, if you live somewhere for 2 years and then it burned down, you'd remember.
I feel like it was made very explicit that it only partially burned.
It's
The whole
gone.
thing did
Nope,
not go up
nope,
with
nope. Whole thing burned down.
Whole thing
gone.
burned down? Oh, okay, well then. Just yet another reason for safety
The
first.
sin bailing out the window is the. I love that part. All right, good game, everybody. Good game. Who wants to play some D&D?
Yes.
What's that?
It's this game called Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, you mean
Antoine?
But
Baldur's
we're
Gate?
in college.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna play some Baldur's Gate.
Sweet.
All right. Well, I've got the stream fired up. So, welcome everybody back to another thrilling session of Strixhaven. I'm here with the Cody kids. Say hi, Cody kids.
Hi, Cody.
Cody kids got pizza.
Kid.
Last session, we got a jump start to junior year. You all received your invitations to the Magister's Ball. You all got your pins that allowed you access to the third floor, or was it the basement? I can't remember. You all found out that you were effectively moving out of Cody Hall against your will and being moved into the new upperclassmen housing of Captain Dapplewing's Manor. And after that, you all attended this soiree at the secret bar. And at which point, Kieran and Lavinia were challenged to a duel in the Fury Gale repository at midnight, which is where we find ourselves picking up with Kieran and Lavinia facing down Serena and Venus in this cavern that has some weird magical things happening inside of it when spells are being cast, even for others. But we do pick up with, I believe it's Kieran's turn in this, vast, open-filled cavern filled with discarded magical creations and elemental forces infusing the structured walls. So, Kieran, what you gonna do?
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at a 3rd level.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with your chromatic orb.
14.
It might help if I had things pulled up here. 14 is gonna hit. I need you to roll me a D100, please.
$30.
I got a little ahead of myself. 30. One moment. Where are these sorcerer rules? Silly sorcerers and their sorceress origins and their wild magic surges. Kieran, you teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
Can I move right here?
Yeah, you gotta go 60 feet.
Oh, I have to go the full
Oh,
60
it says
feet.
up. No, it says up to. You could, yes, you could just go over there.
Okay.
But you have to explain to me what happens when this wild magic surge goes off as your chromatic orb erupts from your hand, soaring into the enemy combatants. What happens, Kieran?
I was not prepared to explain that. I think from their point of view, a ton of smoke. And like when they blink, Kieran is right next to Lavinia. They blink again, she's out of eyesight and she's off to the right a bit. She's doing that huge she's doing a really cool maneuver, you know. So that's what happens. And I'm going to bardically inspire Lavinia for my bonus action.
How do you inspire her?
You've got this, Lavinia. Don't mess up. Just don't mess up. Don't mess up. That's what she says.
All right, Lavinia, it's your turn. Don't mess up.
Okay. Um, I think I'm just gonna cast Ray of Sickness again.
Okay, roll your attack.
Got a second roll. Does an 11 hit?
It does not, but I do need you to roll me a D10.
Oh,
Oh, Bardic Inspiration.
do you have a? Is it a D6, Rachel?
It's a D6, yes.
How about a 16?
16 absolutely hits.
What?
Roll some damage and roll me a d10. Whew, sheesh.
And I shot that at whoever looks like, whichever the two looks more bloodied.
They're both looking pretty, excuse me, rough, as I have given them shared HP for stupid reasons.
We've been fucking
Because I
them up.
wasn't thinking. You guys are completely fucking them up. Meepo, during the action, you get a little text on your crystal. It's from Rutha, and it just says, "Where you at?"
Respond like drop a pin effectively.
She says, I'm near there. We'll be right over."
Hey, Chad, heads up, we got incoming.
What do you mean?
The babes are on their way.
Aren't they fighting right now?
Oh, yeah, sure, that's going on too, I guess. No, Ruth is on her way with the gals.
Oh, your babe is on her way. I get it now. Congrats, Meepo.
Yeah, so anyways, what's up with all this Kieran shenanigans business? Where's Margot anyways?
She's over there. And he points across the cavern. And you see Margot, Mina, Shivadri, and Rabina all just kind of standing, watching the festivities. He says, "Hey, Meepo, does your head hurt?"
I mean, the headband's a little tight, which is why I've been kind of trying to keep it off a little bit more and often lately. Why? It's not
Oh.
swelling up, is it?
No, I got a bit of a headache. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm sorry.
Meepo's gonna grab hold of a small little dangling charm about his necklace and hold up his golden skull and cast Detect Thoughts on Chad.
What?
What's on your mind, buddy?
His surface thoughts are, "Oh, my fucking head hurts. I want to go lay down."
And give me a wisdom save, because I'm gonna try and push deeper to find like how long he's had this headache for, like a little more specifics that I would rather not have to pull teeth to get from Chad himself.
Well, he got a 15 minus 2 is 13.
Spell save is 15.
Chad definitely fails that. Deeper down, he seems to have been feeling this way since about the time you left the bar.
Well, hey, buddy, you know, if you feel like you need to go lie down, I'm sure we can smooth things over with her. But just, you know, if anything was to happen, and, you know, Diff Kerrigan and Lavinia got their asses kicked, I mean, let's just be honest, it's extremely not likely. But in the odd chance that, you know, they cheat or something like that, and that does happen, you bet your bottom dollar you better be there on the sidelines for my girl.
I wasn't gonna go anywhere, Meepo. And at that moment, Serena is gonna cast the darkness spell on Lavinia. So Lavinia, you are shrouded in darkness, and I don't remember what the radius of darkness is off the top of my head. 15-foot radius?
Yeah, 15 feet. And it can't be. And only magical light can go through it, right?
Yeah, it's something like that. Does that look about right? Looks about right to me. Cool. So Lavinia, a sphere of darkness is dropped on top of you, and Venus looks over at you, Kieran, and sends a ink lance your way. And so this is going to be a 14 to hit you, Kieran.
It hits.
Okay. I'm gonna roll some damage. You take 19 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
What was
What?
the what was the DC again? The hit thing?
The to hit was 14.
Okay, my armor class is 13, and then I just remembered from Summer
You
about
have
the
a
plus
+2
2 to
from
my
Shield
shield
of
of faith. So it's 15. I have an AC of 15.
Well, then that misses, just barely. Uh, so as this, you know, this inky lance-like weapon is thrown your way. You just being yourself, Kieran, did not dodge out of the way of this thing. It surely would have hit you, but there's this shimmering, like gold and black shield around you as it impacts with this like force field around you, Kieran, and shatters off of it. And you are unaffected. Uh, but in that moment, Kieran, uh, you see Venus immediately after throwing this inky bolt at you, grabs her head and with both of her hands, it just like grabs her head, and you hear her scream, and she falls down to her knees and falls onto the ground unconscious. And then Serena does the same thing next to her, and you see that uh, Xanther and Quintilius behind you both grab their heads and fall to the ground, as well as Mina,
No,
Shivadri,
no,
and Rubina.
not things happening. Oh fuck.
Alistair, next to you, Aurora, Rosie, and Retta all grab their heads and fall to the ground. Meepo, Killian, and Chad grab their heads next to you and fall to the ground.
Aurora,
Why would you do
are you all right?
Bro down, bro down.
And you all feel there's this kind of as the light in this place seems to fade. Did that show up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no.
This can't be good.
So,
Lavinia, you have no fucking clue what's going on. You just hear
Well,
the screams.
but I was going to ask, because darkness is a concentration spell.
Oh,
Does it drop
right.
when she drops?
It does. So you would have seen everything after that. Good point. And then the darkness comes again, but in a very different way. This is in a darkness that seems to envelop the room. And hold on. I made that too big.
What the fuck is that?
And there's a surge of this like magical energy as this specter, this wraith, appears before you all. And if you're not already rolled into initiative, I need you all to roll into initiative, please.
Oh boy.
maybe we can just
Oh,
talk this
shit.
guy down.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
he's friendly.
maybe he is. Maybe that's just how he likes to make his appearances. Oh fuck.
That's how it's gonna be.
Oh no.
Sid, this is
Oh.
serious. Quit horsing around.
I can't see anything.
Where's Margot on initiative?
It's so dark.
Because she is not on the ground unconscious.
Does she have
What?
to be?
Kill her.
It's the squiggly shadow monster from the second floor, Lavinia.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Everyone run away!
I didn't think we signed up for the battle. I just came to watch. We had bets going. I mean, I didn't. I was watching everyone else take bets. I don't have money.
Bryn was running the bets.
We haven't exactly worked out how this is gonna go. I have an idea, but
Can I bet on the race?
I'm pretty sure that this intervention means that Kieran and Lavinia won, so I expect to get my payout.
I mean, Serena and Venus are down. Venus.
I mean, Kieran and Lavinia did about 100 points of damage between the two of them and have not been hit yet, so they
I
definitely
don't
were
think
on
I've
their
hit
way
my
to
Kieran.
winning.
At one point.
I mean, yeah, it's mostly like whether I have enough cash operationally every day to cover the bets, which I'm imagining I do. But see, that's the
You can
part.
take it out of you can take it out of your Chad fund.
So wait, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is not the kind of business I want to run.
It sounds like you're not so much running a business as just wildly taking bets and hoping you have money to pay them off.
Well, it is exactly that because Nick and I haven't worked out the way we're going to work it out.
Who do I need to add? Okay, I need to make sure Tasha's on there. She got 5. Who else isn't on there? We got 1,
Bryn at
2,
8.
3. Bryn at 8. Thank you. All right, let's see. We got Tasha, we got Sim, we got Bryn, we got Alistair, we got Lavinia, we got Meepo, we got Kieran, we got Zilly. Is that everybody? Cool. Well, hey, Margot reacts to what's going on and immediately bends down to try to shake her friends awake. And none of them are waking up. And so she stands up and looks at this thing and she kind of snarls at it. And she is going to cast Bane on whatever this is. I'm going to make a charisma save. That's not a normal one you make. 8 is not going to do it. Is this a charm effect? No. Alright. So, Margot has to be within 30 feet. She is. All right. So Margot stands up and with this air of authority casts this Bane spell on this creature. And she looks over at you, Kieran, stepping around her friends and just kind of gives you that kind of look like she's on your side. And with that, Zilly, this menacing spiritual energy, negative energy thing is in front of you. What would you like to do?
I don't have like anything that attacks people. Huh. Oh, hold on. I'm reading spells. I'm reading spells. Guys, I don't think we should be here. This does not look like a place where I don't think this is part of the duel. I'm going to try. Oh God, I have nothing for this. I was so unprepared. I am going to once again look at. Well, this time I'm going to look at Kieran, and I know Kieran really well. Kieran, you need. I'm gonna give you enhance ability. It's not really gonna help. We're not doing checks. We're in battle.
No.
Damn it, guys! I got nothing. Okay, I'm gonna cast Wind Wall. I'm gonna cast Wind Wall, and I'm gonna put it here, here-ish. Hold on, here-ish. Going that way. If that's how it works, if I remember.
I don't know. Pull up the spell wind wall. How does it work? You tell me. Cast it.
I thought I did, and it didn't pop up.
Oh, it is popping up right there, but
It doesn't have the description. I was hoping. It
No.
says a wall of strong wind rises from the ground at a point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 50 feet long and 15 feet high and 1 foot thick. You can shape the wall in any way you choose as long as it makes one continuous path. So, like, could I even make it like a loop around her to like try and push her, whatever it is, away from my friends from all angles, like a curved E wall.
like out of that.
Maybe even like a little.
Like that?
Sure, that's fine. A little excessive, but yes, we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Push them away. They're windy. They shut up with the wind.
All right, and it's a
Take-
strength saving throw. DC 15. Okay. Oh, it got a 3.
So it takes 12 bludgeoning damage, and it's pushed. Hold on. It says smaller flying creatures or object can't pass through the wall. So yeah, I don't think it pushes them. It just takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So it just takes damage. It gets
Okay.
beat up by the wall.
Okay, roll your damage.
I did. It was 12. Is that first roll?
12. Got it.
Well, thank
12.
you.
I'm reading its resistances and things like that. But okay, I got it. All right, 12. So this roaring rush of wind erupts. Zilly, I need you to roll me a d10, please.
Four.
Okay, nothing happens. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Would you like to move or use a bonus action?
I don't know Xanther and Quintilius very well, do I?
No.
No. I'm gonna stand here. This is a good spot. I'm happy here.
All right, Kieran. This wraith erupts before you. A wind wall emerges between the two of you. Margot seems to be on your team. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. What would you like to do?
Panic is my original plan. But seeing as though that's not really going to help, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at a 3rd level.
I just realized I didn't put my goddamn monster on the initiative.
How many
You
is
don't need a
that?
turn.
Okay, you create 3 glowing doors within range.
You'll have 5 for a 3rd level spell slot. That's what you're using.
5, thank you.
Damn it.
I know. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Okay.
Whoa, what? 3rd level. 4, 8, 11, 16, 17, 18.
Sure.
Did I count that right?
Yeah.
All right. 18 damage from the magic missile. Kieran, I need you to roll me a D100.
Yay. 34.
So not including this spell, maximize the damage of the next damaging spell you cast within the next minute.
Hooray. I'm going to retreat 10 feet. What do my sorcerer points do again?
It depends on what you picked. You can like twin the spell, click in spell. You have to select between what you want them to be able to do.
That's your meta magic.
Oh, it's your
Or
meta
they
magic.
can gain spell slots.
Tides of Chaos. Once per you gain the advantage of one attack turn. For you gain 2 sorcery points. You gain finish. You can use sorcery points to gain an additional spell slots or sacrifice. Okay. Alright. I am a turn.
This wraith is going to incorporeally move through the wall.
Is it by chance a small flying creature?
No.
I thought.
That'd be better.
But wraiths aren't fire. They can't go through walls.
It's a wind wall.
It also can move through other creatures and objects as if, they were difficult terrain. Oh no, it's got plenty of flight to move there. Okay. And then, Kieran, it's going to reach out and, much like a Dementor, he's going to drain your life.
Cool.
Does a 25 hit you?
Holy shit. You know, Nick, I'm gonna have to check because this is going to do a lot of math. Okay, 13 is definitely lower than 25, so yeah, that hits, but just barely.
Okay, so you're going to take 18 necrotic damage.
Uh-huh. I really don't like how you
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I would like to save a bitch if I can. Can I use my reaction for my channel divinity to save Kieran?
Yeah.
I use my channel divinity and swap places with Kieran.
Do you have to be a certain distance from them?
Within 60 feet.
Oh, then yeah, absolutely you can do that. Is that the you take like half the damage or whatever?
I become the target of the I take half the damage.
So do we swap places?
You swap places. Kieran, instead of the full 18, you take 9, and then Sin's gonna take 9, right, Lucas?
No, I take all of the damage, but I half it.
Oh, but you half it, so you're going to take 9.
Yeah, so she takes
necrotic.
9, and I'll take the 9 damage.
Nice. Okay. Then Sin, I need you to make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, not too bad. 22.
Let's go.
Then your hit point maximum is not reduced equal to the amount of damage that you took.
That's watch out, guys. They're gonna suck your soul.
And then it's going to no, it's not. It's just gonna move a little bit that way because I got to make sure it doesn't end it with its token on top of Xanther. Okay, that's the end of its turn. Meepo.
Meepo is going to whip the broom off of his back that he's got mounted up like a great sword, climb onto that, and just leap up into the air about 20 feet as he starts flying over towards Sin, saying,
Hey, Sin, you might want to be careful with this guy. He seems like he's a bit of a big problem, but maybe if we can just, compartmentalize this big issue and this, smaller, more achievable tasks.
and I'd like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Sin while also casting Reduce on this Wraith. If I can get a con
Oh,
save
shit.
to try and shrink this guy down.
What's your bardic, an 8 or a 6?
Let me double check. I think it just went up.
You got a 13 on its con save.
He is a fourth of his size and will have disadvantage on strength checks and saves, so long as I maintain concentration.
So he's this big? Or he's this big?
That big.
That big because he's a fourth of it.
Lucas, it's a D8.
Right on.
I want to read these condition immunities. Charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained. None of those things have happened to it.
Nope.
And then Meepo's going to drift up a little bit higher and just start peeking around to see if he can see any other nearby groups that might have passed out similarly, looking to see if he can see Rutha nearby.
You do not see her yet.
All right, that's his turn.
Luvinia.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check to see if she knows if them passing out is an effect from the wraith?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check. Go ahead.
I don't have high hopes for it. I'm gonna be real.
He's so smart, though.
17.
It could be.
Could be. I would like to cast Dispel Magic to try to dispel whatever is affecting them. I'll assume it's like a sleep kind of thing.
Do you target a specific person?
No, I can target a creature, object, or magical effect within range, and the range is 120 feet.
Okay. So, so targeting the area that you're in is going to dispel the. Oh wait.
What level is the spell then? If it's 4th or higher, I have to make
I was just thinking that. Yeah, you need to make a check. So go ahead and make me
I have to make a wisdom check. And the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so your DC is 15.
Okay. 20.
Of course, Lavinia got it.
Smoked it. All right, so the darkness that is covering this area is dispelled by your powerful cleric. What's this look like, Lavinia?
Quick question before you dispel that darkness. Is the dark affecting our class? Is that what is causing this? Because I want to dispel what's affecting them.
The headache machine?
You're not 100% sure. You hope so.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
What's it look like?
It's like this kind of dim light just kind of erupts from her in like a circle, and as it goes across the cavern, it just clears like all the darkness out.
So this guy is reduced to a quarter of his size by Meepo. This darkness is dispelled by Luvinia. Would you like to move at all, Luvinia?
Yeah, I want to move to here.
And bonus action.
That's it. I don't have any bonus action spells.
All right, Alistair.
Okay, I would like to do some sort of check. Like, I'm assuming we didn't all hear whatever Lavinia learned.
Nope, she didn't say anything.
Okay, then I would like to try to see what this thing is, just being more necromantically inclined. I'm very curious whether he's going to be immune to a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, make me an Arcana check or a Religion check.
Ben.
How about a 26 on an Arcana check?
Ooh, baby. This appears to be what is called a Dread Wraith. It's a menacing spiritual remains of a wicked, powerful spellcaster or other kind of ambitious person. And it is a large undead that if it drains your life, will create a specter out of you. And it also has a draining presence. So even just being near it drains your life essence.
Would I suspect that being a wraith is going to be immune or resistant to necromantic damage?
It is immune to necrotic and poison.
Okay. All right. In that case, I really wish I'd prepared magic missile. Okay. So Alistair is going to step up in front of Aurora and Rosie and Greta.
You guys can't see Aurora. Let me fix that. There we go.
He is going, well, he can't really ready an action, can he? Or he can't ready a spell.
You can use your reaction to hold a readied spell.
Okay. If the creature comes within range of a Frost Fingers, so 15 feet, I will attack in such a way that does not hit any of my allies if possible.
Okay. What's that range? 30 feet?
15 feet.
It's a cone,
okay.
Right?
Yeah. So hopefully nobody's like standing in front of me, or I can angle it away or something.
All right. Bryn.
Oh no, oh dear, what happened? How did this get so out of hand? Well, I guess I'm going to throw a fireball. And she's going to, like, summon the memories of her parents and work a small ball of fire, bigger and bigger, into her hands and throw it at the beast.
Fire away. Oh, right. I need to pull up the D&D Beyond roller.
22.
22 hits. Roll some damage.
Nine damage.
And this thing is resistant to fire damage. Alistair can tell you. So it's going to take 4 fire damage. And is there anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to move or use a bonus action?
Roll a d20 for that.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
Okie dokie. Sin,
Hi.
it's your turn.
Okay. Sin pulls off their scarf from their neck, and as they do, it starts to glow in a golden color as she casts magic weapon. So now her whip, her scarf, is a magical weapon.
Good call.
Yep. I got big biceps, but not a big whip. Anyway, so I'm going to make 2 attacks from range with the whip.
Whip it good.
Yep. That's how this night's going to go, guys.
Second attack.
That'll be
That's
a 17.
better.
17.
That hits.
All right. I'm going to smite. Is this creature undead?
This creature's very undead.
Wonderful. All right. Second level smite, which I believe is 4d8.
Yeah. 2 for first level, 1 for the undead, 1 for the second level.
48. All right. Here comes the whip. Minimum damage.
Now
That's 6 points of damage.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay.
Oh my god. 17. 17 points of damage. So 23 total for that.
23 total. Hey, I mean, that's still 23 radiant damage.
Wow, for one swing. I got this, guys.
When does it get a save against the reduce spell, Meepo?
I will double check that.
Tasha.
Just until the spell ends, I don't think there's a reroll for it. So as long as concentration's up.
We lost Tasha. She's back. Tasha?
I'm on. Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
My Discord is being weird. I'm going to use my action to summon my Eldritch Cannon as my left arm starts glowing a blue as the metal transform my hand into a gun. And I'm going to run over next to Lavinia and use my bonus action to shoot it. I don't know if this is a
Hold on a second. Really quick. Because you started your turn within 10 feet of this creature, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Dang.
10. The DC is higher than that, so you're going to take 11 points of necrotic damage, and you have your hit point maximum reduced by 11, and that's going to last until you finish a long rest. Now you can keep going.
I make a ranged spell attack. Trying to find the button to do that. Well, it's the same modifier as this, so I'll just... Oh, no.
Oh, that's a natty 1. So that's the kind of night we're going to have, huh, Lucas? That's what you said?
That's my turn.
All right. Well, the NPCs are going to go. Xanther fails his Constitution save. Quintilius makes his. Does your wind wall hit Serena and Venus?
Yeah, it would have. I wouldn't intend for that, but like looking at where it's drawn, yeah, no, it technically would have. So, my bad, guys.
How much damage did it do?
12.
Okay, they still had more than that. Not much more. Margot is gonna go. She's gonna stride across the battlefield here, and she's gonna send an ink lance towards this thing. She is going to roll a natural one as her lance made entirely of necrotic energy just completely soars through this thing as she looks look of upset kind of contempt crosses her face. Yep, that's gonna be her turn. She just swears. Zilly, it's your turn. Oh, I've been forgetting something. Sin, I need you to roll me a D10. Meepo,
Oh,
I
yeah.
need you to just roll a D100.
D100?
Mm-hmm.
I have to roll a d10, right? For the
73?
And yeah, D10 for the dispel magic.
7.
Okay, you're good. Meepo, a random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours. Let's see. How am I gonna choose this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There are 22 creatures next to you. So,
I got
Meepo,
this.
1d22, please.
17.
Mina Lee is poisoned.
Oh no, he's poisoned Mina!
Zilly, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the wind wall since that did not much. Then I want to try something because we're gonna give it a go. I want to shapeshift to a snake. Jakuni. I feel like I would have seen that at school.
Into like a big snake?
A large, yeah, snake. Super cool one.
What size is it?
Large beast.
Can you control that token?
If I could click, yes. Okay. I'm a snake. So one of the reasons why I picked this one is because they can leap. And so they can spring. It can spring up to 30 feet in a straight line and make a bite attack against a target within its reach. This attack has advantage if it springs at least 10 feet. If the attack hits, the bite deals an extra 2d6. So I want to spring at the thing. If I need to like take a step back to do so, I'm gonna turn it up this way so I'm facing. Yeah.
Okay, make a bite attack.
That's piercing.
Well,
11.
11 does not hit the
No.
dread rate.
The
As you
freaking snake.
fly at it, you just fly through it.
Too low.
Wait, you have advantage on the attack, Amanda.
I have advantage because I'm going more than 10 feet. So I'm trying again. A 17!
That hit.
And then it would get 2. Okay, wait. So it gets the 2d6 plus 2, and then an additional 2d6. So it would be
What kind
the
of damage is all that?
piercing.
Okay.
So it gets the 9, and then I get an additional 2d6, which is 8. So 17.
Wow.
All right, you sneaky snake.
I'm snicker fucked after this, but that's fine. Let's do it.
Oh, Zilly, you started your turn within 10 feet of this creature. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
21.
You're good. Kieran, it's your turn.
Just one sec. I found my mouse.
Yay!
How's my hit points? I need to do that.
I know what I want to do. Just gotta read the spell one more time. Oh, it's 4 inches. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Kieran is going to step in front of Chad, so that way he's protected just in case. And she's going to cast a Chromatic Orb at a 2nd level, because all my 3rd levels are gone.
All right, let's hope this hits. A 10 does not hit, unfortunately, Kieran.
Okay, wait. I completely forgot how to do everything about being a sorcerer. Is it possible to use one of my Tides of Chaos?
Heck yes, it is.
Oh, in that case, roll again. And roll a d100.
I love Tides of Chaos.
Okay, one more time.
A 13 does not hit. As this orb probably would have hit this thing when it was larger, but as it shrinks down, Kieran, you just miss it with your chromatic orb as you are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space that space is occupied. So Kieran unleashes this chromatic orb and then disappears. Just
You're
gone.
safe for this round.
Cool.
Kieran,
At least Marco didn't see it.
You disappear and find yourself just floating in the astral sea. You look off into, there's just like nothing around you as you're just kind of floating. You can look off into the distance and you see what looks to be this impossibly large, just like floating. It almost looks like the corpse of a creature off in the far, far, far distance, but it's much too big. If you were close to it, it would be much too big. But you just are floating in the astral sea.
Is it what I think it is?
What?
Nothing.
I don't know. What do you think it is?
Is it a callback?
I don't know. Back in the cave, this creature is going to get up in this space, and it is going to drain the life from Tasha, Lavinia, and Sin. So Tasha, whew, that's a 22 to hit.
If it leaves my threat range, can I attack it again?
Oh, sure. Lavinia, that's a dirty 20, and oh my God, Sin, that's a 27.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I rolled well. I'm sorry, y'all.
A 21 to hit?
21 hits.
Or 9.
Okay. He takes 9, halved because he is incorporeal. 4. Okay. Tasha is gonna take 9, 12, 16 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
And
Lavinia
+4.
is going to take 19 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Sin is going to take 8, 9, 13 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Tasha, your hit points are reduced by the number of by the amount
Tasha
of
has an
damage you
18,
took.
by the way.
Oh, she got your paladin thing. Never mind. Paladin aura.
Oh,
aura
I crit my
of the
con
girl
save. I
code,
didn't even see that.
The aura of the girl code is protecting you all from this wraith's ill effects in this
I would
moment.
say this is a chamber of secrets, y'all. Don't get lost.
Meepo.
Well, Meepo is going to keep on panicking a little bit, and in his exasperated breathing,
Kieran disappeared.
Kieran's gone. Everybody's getting hurt. He's doing something weird. Don't get too close to him. Can we all just like pause, like time out?
and he's going to cast command to have this guy just halt.
Is command a charm effect?
Good question. I would say yes. An
I
enchantment.
would too. He is immune to being charmed.
All right, then that's going to go off without nothing. And so he's going to use.
Meepo, that is a leveled spell. It's not nothing. I need you to roll me a D100, Mr. Sorcerer.
Oh, thank goodness it's only the unlearned.
You cast fog cloud centered on yourself.
And somewhere inside of that little floating storm cloud, you hear Meepo's voice just screaming out,
I can't see what's going on anymore, but who's next to him? Zilly, kick his ass!
bardically inspire Zilly. Give her a D8.
I'll take it.
Is that about right for the fog cloud?
I think so.
Well, you could just have Meepo put on an aura on his character sheet and it'll calculate it automatically.
Nah, it's fine. All right, Meepo, as the clouds erupt around you and you bardically inspire Zilly?
Yeah.
All right. And would you like to move?
I will float a little bit. Since that wind's gone, up towards Serena and Venice.
All right. Lavinia.
Yeah, I need to start off by making 2 con saves because I forgot about my concentration.
All right. I believe you maintain concentration.
And then because I'm within 10 feet, right?
Yep, you got it.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope. You take 11 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point max is reduced by 11.
Oh. Does a 12 make any difference?
No, the DC is 15.
Ah, well, shit.
And my max is reduced to
37.
by 11?
Yeah, by 11. Yep,
Okay.
you got it. You take 11, and it's reduced by 11. and it's your turn. You are standing in a heavily obscured area as well. Luckily, the creature is right in front of you.
1 second. Let me fix all my stuff.
Oh, Alistair, Kieran disappeared, and then a fog cloud erupted around Meepo.
That doesn't sound great.
Oh, you think that somebody might be trying to kill you in both games using fog cloud.
It's Rachel, isn't it?
Yes.
Take it, Rachel.
Okay.
Consistency is key.
Yeah. Amanda with Miyoshi. Fireball. Every chance. Let's go.
Fireball always works 100% of the time. It would be perfect for right now. Think of all the people.
It would. It'd be great.
So much
You can't
collateral
kill us if
damage.
we're already dead.
I love it that it advised half the party to build characters around your bullshit so we wouldn't die.
It's true.
Which literally helped us against the big bad,
It did.
who was fire.
We just look back to Yushi.
Really?
Nukem!
You were the big bad.
You...
Yeah, but like only kinda. Coming to you.
Lavinia, what you gonna do?
I am going to. Sorry, I'm choosing between 2 spells. They effectively do the same thing, but one of them I have to hit it. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom.
It's immune to necrotic damage if
Oh
it
shit,
does
that's
that.
right. Damn it!
You do remember Alistair saying that.
Oh, just like Shifty Poo over Xanther, your old boy toy, and just go to town on this guy if you can. If you need the melee attack.
Oh,
No, I was more going for healing.
Oh, you're going for healing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you could center the evil on Xanther and Quintilius and just heal the two of you two.
I think it's funny if the wind wall was still there, the fog cloud would be gone.
Right? Okay, so I'm going to cast oh, do I have to see him? Damn it. Do I have to see him for that? Yes. I have to see him for like all my spells.
Fog cloud's heavily obscured, right?
Heavily obscured, I believe.
That's no sight. Everything disadvantage. Ah!
Poison, that doesn't do anything.
Do you have like cure wounds where you can just touch Tasha and heal them?
I'm looking.
I mean, or is it that 10-minute spell that you try to use on my leg?
I know. I would like to cast Aid.
That's a good spell.
I get to choose up to 3 creatures within range, so within 30 feet of me. So that's
You have
perfect.
to be able to see them.
Nope, just within range.
Battle cry. Ooh.
So I'm gonna choose Sin, Tasha, Meepo. And they're... let me grab it real quick so you can see it.
It gives what, an extra 5 HP on the top?
Yeah, it's some temp HP, right?
Is it? Or is it permanent? I thought it was a permanent boost for the... Or not a permanent,
each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5
Ooh.
for the duration, so 8 hours. You get +5 to your hit point max and your current hit point.
That puts me at 57.
And as... Nope. That's it.
I feel like a million doubloons.
By the way, Nick, I maintain concentration on magic weapon.
Okay. So 5 points of healing, effectively, to Tasha, Sin, and Meepo.
Yeah, there wasn't really anyone else near me that needed healing.
Would you like to move or do anything else?
No thanks. I'll stay here and just get attacked anyways.
You don't want an attack of opportunity?
That's okay.
Okay, Alistair, it's your turn.
Okay. Having seen the fog cloud show up and not being able to see the bad guy anymore, having seen all this craziness happening, he kneels down, puts his hand on the ground, and starts muttering under his breath. Says, Sid, rise up. Find him. And a putrid, rotting wolf crawls out of the ground. And Alistair casts Summon Undead.
Alistair's weird, man.
And
Does that work?
Oh, so cute.
works for me.
Can you control the token?
I sure can.
The third shot should be the charm.
Okay.
Oh, I
Dark
also need
vision
you to
doesn't
roll.
help.
I need you to roll a d10, and yes, Lavinia, I need you to roll a d10 as well.
Oh, I cast a spell earlier too. Do I have to?
Was it a leveled spell?
I cast magic weapon, I think, when I was close to it.
If I didn't have you roll for it, I need you to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I rolled an 8.
Yep, you're fine. I just need to know if you roll a 1.
Dark vision doesn't help in the heavily obscured, right?
No,
Right.
it does not.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to send my wolf in the direction of where I last saw this thing.
What is happening in this goddamn fight?
Which I think should be
insane.
about there.
It runs in and eventually runs into Tasha.
Tasha, I'm sorry. So that's Alistair's turn.
Lavinia, next to you in Sin, between you and Sin and Margot, a unicorn appears.
What is this all about?
Well, I'm gonna roll it into initiative because it's just here for a minute. It's at 13. So, you know what? I'm gonna have it just go right away since Alistair just went. It looks at you, Lavinia, and Sin, and sees you're hurt. Lavinia, you're more hurt. It's gonna touch you with its horn, and it's gonna heal you for 2d8. Oh, that's pretty good. 14 hit points.
Oh yeah, that's good. And the funny thing is, Lavinia doesn't even see this thing.
And it removes all diseases and neutralizes all poisons afflicting the target. I'm going to say it's going to do away with the hit point reduction that you have sustained.
I get my full hit point max?
I'm gonna say you get them back.
Yeah.
It's a unicorn.
That saves
like-
me from
Oh.
having to spend lay on
Suddenly-
hands.
Something in
We
the
got a
fog
wraith,
touches
we
her
got a
and she feels
unicorn.
Fucking wild.
I'm
Okay,
just
that's
so
gonna
special.
be
I'm sorry.
that's gonna be its action. Bryn, it's your turn. Welcome to the chaos.
Yeah. So I can't go around those curlicue guys, right? I have to, or I can't go through them. I have to go like.
Yeah,
through
those are walls.
The other side. Those are walls. Okay, just checking. And can I, if I get to the other side to where the unicorn is, can I fire through it so I don't hit it?
It is friendly.
So yeah.
Oh, so yes.
Okay. All
Sorry.
right. I'll do that.
Is the heavily obscured from the fog cloud make movement harder?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. I'm not. That makes my life easier. Keep going, Bryn.
Yeah, you just treat it as the blinded condition.
So that was their movement and bonus action.
You pop up behind a unicorn next to Margot Lou. What would you like to do?
Me too. I'm just going to, excuse me, if you could just step down for a moment. I'm going to fire this here firebolt really quickly.
Meow.
I'm going to use my luck to re-roll. That doesn't count. That didn't happen.
Okay. Luck point. Reroll. 23 definitely hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
That was almost a terrible accident.
I don't mess with that shit.
19 fire damage. It is halved because he is resistant to fire, so it'll be halved to 9, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you'd like to do, Bryn, with your bonus action or anything?
I'm gonna clap my hands together and say, "Yay! Oh, that was lovely. So lucky. What a lucky shot."
Sin, it is your turn.
My turn's going to be really simple. I'm just going to shift.
You do need to roll a Constitution saving throw
Okay, we'll
to
do
start
that
your
first.
turn.
12.
That is too low. Is 12? Is that 12 including your own
Yeah,
bonus?
it's all my bonuses.
Okay. So you're going to take 11 necrotic damage and have your hit point maximum reduced by that amount.
Well, hell. All right, there we go. Wonderful. Hit points went up. Hit points went down. All right. Ooh. I kind of want to shift a little bit, but I don't want people to lose my bonus. So I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and throw 2 scarfs at them.
All right. Are they ranged attacks?
I can attack up to 10 feet. I have reach with it, so I can do close range.
Okay. Cool. 18 hits, 24 hits.
Woo. All right, 2 first level smites on both those attacks.
Do you need to make a con save for your magic weapon?
For that damage, yes. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm all right there. All right, so that's going to be, let's see, 2, so 68 worth of radiant damage.
Uh-huh. For 2 first level spell slots, roll those d8s.
For a lot of damage. 40, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Sin, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I just grabbed this tiny wraith with this giant weird looking like Dr. Beak, and I just wrap my scarf around it and pull its neck and just pop it.
The wraith disappears. Everyone doesn't wake up though.
Shit. People who know medicine, let's start looking around, folks. Come on.
Kieran, you do reappear back in your space on your turn.
Into a fog cloud?
Into a fog cloud. But we are out of initiative.
All right, smart ones. Let's figure out. Let's see if this arcane, if this is poison. If you guys can figure it out, I can cure a lot of people.
Meepo's going to like pull the headband off from his back and like pull the cap that he's got on his head off. His ears droop down and the headband goes on and the ears perk back up and his whole posture just kind of straightens up on the broom. And Meepo wants to roll, I don't know if it would be a religion or an arcana check to find out
a
what
Rambo situation.
Weights.
Or like a Karate Kid situation, like you're tying the headband on, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah.
You can roll me an Arcana check. What are you trying to divine with this Arcana check?
Like, what would have summoned a wraith here now? Like, if that would require some sort of a ritual, like, would there be bones buried here in this space? If it was targeting us, would it have some sort of article, like, from us to know to target us? I don't know. I would like to make use of my Tides of Chaos to re-roll that.
I'm always happy for Tides of Chaos. Absolutely.
With a 15 instead.
It's hard to say. Like, as somebody who is familiar with this campus, Meepo, you do know that this place has, like, it's known for the, like, it's known for the wild magic forces that happen here. Like, everybody knows, like, a lot of the Prismari students know that, like, spells that are cast in this area tend to have wild magic like effects, and so it's very possible that this creature could have been summoned by some sort of that kind of an effect, because it didn't seem to be discriminating against who it was targeting.
All right. So would I think that's related to why everybody passed out? Probably
that I cannot tell you.
Oh.
On that same bar, I'm going to slither over to Aurora because I think of all the people, she's the one I'd be more familiar with of the ones who've passed out. And I'm going to shapeshift back into Zilly, and then I want to cast Lesser Restoration on her. And see if that does anything. Zilly and not a snake.
I need you to roll a d10. And I do not believe that does anything. It would be you, Amanda! I need you to roll a d100!
96.
You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
No one gets stabbed. No one gets stabbed.
Look how fast I can run with these scissors.
You know what? I'm going to change it because 94 is your size increases by one size category for the next minute, and that's a great throwback.
Oh, watch your skirt.
So you have to change back into Zilly, and then Zilly grows into a large size furball that's about 14 feet tall as she casts this lesser restoration spell on Aurora. Zilly, you get the feeling like when you cast this spell, you realize that it doesn't work, and you realize because this is a curse. This is not
Oh no.
a blinded, deaf, and paralyzed poison kind of a natural lesser restoration thing.
It's she's gonna look over to Alistair and just kind of shake her head like it's worse than what we thought.
You're looking down at him.
Looking, yeah, down.
Yeah, Alistair's like looking up at you in just confusion. It's like, Zilly, what are you doing?
I was trying to help, but it's worse than what I can do. I think it's a curse. I think they're
But why did you make yourself big? Like,
oh,
you're quite big, actually. Like, gigantic.
he's gonna look down. Well, that's new. Uh, you know the whole switching into to creatures thing. Sometimes when you get out of it, it's really it's not a perfect. There's some. It may have been the mushrooms I ate earlier. I'm not really sure what happened. This is.
All right.
Huh.
But what's worse than you thought?
She's gonna point down to Aurora. Can't help her. I think they're cursed. I think it's not something and she's gonna like make her hand open and like some blooms of like flowers and stuff are gonna come out and she's like I can't fix it with my what I know.
And Alistair is going to try to assess the situation any way he can. Would that be like a medicine check or a nature check or?
Make me an investigation check. I am muted. Make me an investigation check, please. You are unsure what to do. You know that they're unconscious. They seem to be breathing. Do you have a detect magic spell?
I do.
No, I don't.
You do. I can help you.
I have one too.
Can I assist him by casting detect magic?
Yeah, you guys can talk to each other and ask those things.
See, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we weren't affected. I don't know why they were. I saw you try to heal her, but is there some sort of spell on her?
Let's see. Let's see what else we can dig up. Casting at a higher level doesn't do anything different, does it?
I don't believe so.
No. Okay, then I'll just cast it at normal level.
I need you to roll me a d10.
Oh, good. 7.
Ah, I wanted it to be 1. I really
just
wanted
so
it to
I
be
can
1.
make up.
When you cast detect magic on them, you see this aura of enchantment magic that surrounds them, but there's like this like strange element to it that you can't quite place.
It's you see her like trying to like look at and like she's like kind of walking around her and looking at her funny. I just can't quite put my finger on it. There's something strange about the and she's gonna do like some finger like jazz hand finger things. It's not normal. It's not normal.
Make me a perception check, Zilly.
13.
Okay.
Okay.
Tasha, I see an investigation roll from you. What's up?
Trying to figure out why they passed out and we didn't.
Who are you investigating?
Honestly, I'm just trying to do the math, trying to figure out why us and Margot. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm gonna
I'll investigate
say
Quinn.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. Could I assist her with that?
Sure. So you kind of are looking at over Quintilius. How do you investigate, like, what's going on with him?
And check his body, see if he has anything on him that I don't. Maybe the crystal?
Yeah, so you like look through his
Oh.
possessions, and you don't. I mean, he does have his crystal on him, and you do. I mean, that's a thought, Tasha.
Can I check the back of his neck?
You can check the back of his neck.
Oh,
There does.
weird squiddy thing or the
There's
worms?
Yeah,
no.
the slug things.
There's no weird slug thing on the back of
Damn it.
his neck.
Damn.
Good idea.
Can Kieran do a medicine check on Chad?
Sure. Make me a medicine check.
Come on, Kieran. Kieran. There it is, Kieran.
That's a natural 20.
Kieran, you start shaking, or do you actually slap Chad? I feel like you would slap him.
Abused.
I mean, last resort when the shaking didn't work.
Yeah,
she's
like
getting
you start
desperate.
shaking him and he doesn't wake up, and you like give him a good smack, and Chad like wakes up. He's like, oh, oh my god, oh, Kieran, my head hurts. Oh my god, oh, my head hurts so bad. What's going on? Oh, I just had the worst nightmare. Oh, you broke up with me and then turned into like a demon, and then were like torturing me. It was awful.
Oh, you was nightmares me breaking up with you?
And he like throws up on the ground.
Okay, well, okay. Can Kieran do a healing word on Killian? Maybe try to rouse him.
You do the healing word, and you see that that does not rouse him.
She'll smack him.
Give him a good smack, and Killian also wakes up.
Kieran has a magic touch.
Looking at you, Kieran, and he's like, "What the fuck happened? Is everyone okay?"
How should
Kieran,
I
quick,
know?
slap Rosie!
I guess Kieran's going to go around slapping people awake.
Whack, whack, whack! Kieran starts slapping people awake. Most people, almost everybody complains about having a terrible headache and recalling vague but like dreadful nightmares. Um, none of them know what happened to them. Most are pretty dead set on going to the infirmary because they do not feel well.
After they're awake, can I cast detect magic again and see if that weird thing is still there?
Yeah. Bryn, you're the last one to see as the unicorn is dissipating. It just kind of gives a and it waves its like head at you.
Oh, goodbye, fair friend.
Zilly, you detect magic, and you can see even as these people are being led off to the infirmary, they all seem to have that faint aura of that weird enchantment magic about them still. Um, and I need you to roll me a d10. Oh wait, doesn't detect magic last for like 10 minutes? Anyway, so you're good. Yeah. Um. Any other investigating of the instance at the Fury Gale? Margot walks past you, Kieran, and she doesn't say anything. She just kind of helps Rubina and Mina and Shivadri out of the cave.
Kieran ignores her back.
Meepo, as those people are leaving, Rutha and her friend Diana show up.
To the cave.
Oh, thank goodness.
They walk in and she's like, "Oh, hey, Meepo, what's going on here?"
He's just gonna run up and give her a big old hug on the leg.
Oh, things got bad. There was this huge, shadowy vortex of evil that showed up, and it was just draining the energy of everybody here. It almost killed half the class, I think. Oh, I'm pretty sure that if it wasn't for what Sin did, we all probably would have died.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you're okay. This place is a nightmare when it comes to wild magic like that. I cannot believe that you were in such danger. And she like scoops you up and is like cradling you in her arms.
I am brave, aren't I?
The bravest.
It was so scary. I was just a snail's breath away from the clutches of death.
Really, you look kind of fine.
Oh, it was so much back and forth. I escaped by the skin of my scales.
Why is Zilly so big?
I might still be concentrating on my enlarge and reduce spell after the wraith was banished. I don't really know what was going on there for a moment. Casting spells here has been a bit kind of funky. You should be careful.
Yeah, I try not to come in here. You know we're not supposed to be here, right?
Well, rules are kind of just there for the people that are going to follow the rules,
Ooh, Meepo the rebel. You want to get out of here? Your friends? Oh, most people are leaving. Anyone want a drink? Nightcap?
Everybody's feeling pretty sore after getting slapped in the face, I think. Been a bit of an evening for everybody.
Okay. Well, walk me to my dorm?
Absolutely. Rutha, Diana, may I have your arms, please?
Aw.
I would happily escort you two back to your dorms.
And it's like Meepo riding his broom with like a girl in each arm.
Meepo the player.
Any other questions or investigations that want to take place before we are finished with the Fury Gale repository?
Investigate the cave, please. She rolled a 29.
29 investigation is really fucking good. Enough to find the secret, what is this called? Secret storage chambers at the back of the cave, in which you find 2 potions of healing and a packet containing, this item.
That is the best picture of Meepo I've ever seen.
It is so Meepo.
Walk into the Fury Game repository like, what up? I got a big cock.
I thought it was 99 cents.
But I don't find any clues as to like why all of a sudden the magic is going haywire down here.
There are a number of discarded magical experiments in this place. And you think that the wild magic that kind of affects the Fury Gale repository is because of these dangerous elemental forces that are kind of like suffused in this cavern.
Suffused as in just sort of around, or do
Sorry,
you literally mean embedded in like the rock itself?
Yeah.
So like because of all the experimentation, the very walls have become essentially like echo chambers, so you can't cast a clean spell.
Exactly. It's a wild magic place.
Oh no, we're going to have to find another place to run the duels. This is going to take a huge chunk off my income.
Or it just adds an element of excitement to them.
We almost, like legit, almost died, I feel like, some of us. I don't know if that's the kind of place we want to be having these battles, considering we're all still students to begin with, and it's very likely our spells are going to bounce off the walls anyways.
Sin's gonna pull out a water skid full of lemonade and hand a cup to Lavinia, Kieran, and Tasha. Hey! Good stuff, guys! Make sure you rehydrate so you don't dehydrate. And she'll cast Lay on Hands. 10 points to Lavinia, 9 points to Kieran, and 11 to Tasha.
All right. And with that, you're all able to head back to the new Cody Hall, Captain Dapplewing's Manor. After going to the infirmary and whatnot, you're all able to arrive back at home. It is very late at night, and you all have class tomorrow.
Julie's going to bed.
I don't suppose any of you guys were studying up on catnap lately. I've been meaning to get around to it this semester, but I just can't find the time.
I mean, I was studying a catfolk named Lorraine a little bit ago.
Does she know the spell?
I'm sure she does.
Well, that'd be pretty convenient.
Honestly, I forgot to study this summer. I was on a trip with my parents, so I did not. No.
How was the trip?
Oh, you know, talked to a couple of giants, realized my giant was a bit rusty. Almost got killed, but you know, usual sing vacation.
I hear it's great countryside this time of year.
Oh, absolutely. If only you know.
Kieran, I think it's brave of you to try and branch yourself out into these uncomfortable opportunities like that.
Yes. Yes.
I also made sure that Chad put on his good shirt when he was working out, so that way not too many people would oogle him while you were gone.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Because, you know, we were at a restaurant the other day, and people just kept looking at him. I think one girl came up and asked, oh, can I get some of that pectoral special going on? And well, Chad, of course he had to show off.
Gotta give them the pectoral special. Sorry.
You did, yes.
They're my fans. Gotta give them what the fans want.
Yeah.
God, my head hurts.
Honey, why don't you go to bed
Yeah,
upstairs?
I'm gonna do that.
Make sure you take a salt bath, Chad. It'll pull the poisons out of you.
Gillian strikes up a conversation with Zilly and says, "So, did you say something about us being cursed?"
I mean, I can't be super sure because, these things aren't really something I've studied excessively. But, yeah, I think it might be along the lines of a curse because it's still, and she's just gonna do the weird finger weave thing around his head. Like, it's still there. You can see it.
So I cast detect magic so Lavinia can see what Silly's talking about.
Yeah, it's this enchantment aura, but it has this kind of like weird other quality to it that doesn't kind of like register or make sense.
Like, it doesn't look like any kind of aura that she would have seen before.
It's definitely like an enchantment aura, but there's like something else there.
Yeah, do you mind if I take a look?
Hand the detect magic glasses to Sid. Oh.
Put them on upside down.
I'm sorry, cursed? You mean everyone who fainted is cursed?
Well, they all still have the weird aura. Like, if if you could see those things, it's there.
Yeah,
Weird.
It's there.
There. But I mean, I couldn't say
probably?
exactly what it is.
Well, I mean, I could, after we get our sleep, right? I could prepare just remove curse and see if that works.
I mean, yeah, that's worth a shot.
That would be very nice, yeah, considering. Oh, crap. It's really good, though, that at least we were together this time. And there were so many people that
you
we
guys
probably won't get blamed.
have we been in this situation before?
Well, we've been in tighter situations, yeah. Remember the mage hunters?
Oh yeah, in the locker room after the mage tower.
Oh,
yeah,
that was wrong.
Yeah, I still have the scars. Chad still has them too.
And that automaton thing in the restricted part of the library.
Oh yes, I remember that. Oh man, the physical scars heal. The mental and emotional scars are always there.
Don't forget the scorpion out in the bog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Karen, watch out. They're going to get you.
Yeah, some traumas just never heal. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, which is, kind of why I kind of reflected on myself. And I think this year I'm going to try to stay as far away from drama as possible, especially everything that happened now. So, I'm not going to get killed this semester, kind of lose consciousness. Or, almost bleed out.
Did you just make that decision right now, or did you make that before school started?
I mean, I made it when I saw the wraith. almost
Okay,
bearing down
yeah,
on
because I was gonna say you just walked into a duel, so I was just kind of curious on the timeline. But no, that's a I I think it's a great
no,
idea.
before Sin switch places, that's when I kind of realized, like, hey, maybe I was being, I'll admit, a bit of
Rowan comes out and she goes, "Hey, Sin, do you have any weed? I'm out." What the fuck happened to you guys? You look like shit.
Huh? What? I didn't catch over the screaming and the horror. Who caught the name of that creature?
I don't think anyone caught its name.
I don't
It
think
was some
anyone
sort
asked
of
for its name.
wraith.
I like to imagine its name was Keith, but that's just me.
Keith Wraith?
Keith Wraith.
Maybe Keith Wraith Jr. or something.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a junior face.
It seemed more like a Bonnie to me.
Bonnie. Oh.
Yeah, Bonnie Wraith. Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah.
That does sound right. Yeah.
Has a nice ring to it.
Is this just you? Are you guys ignoring me? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh,
no.
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
We,
You asked for weed, and you asked what happened. We were telling you. Bonnie Wraith attacked us.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, well, if there's weed present, then Rowan just sits down, starts rolling up a J while she's listening.
Rolling up the shooby dooby.
She puts it to her lips, flicks her own thumb, and a light appears on the end of her thumb, and she lights the joint. She says, "So what happened?"
Our lives are in danger again, probably.
Jesus, when are they not? I can relate
That's
though.
what I keep asking.
I mean, it started out where. Oh, sorry, you go ahead, Ben.
No, I was just. I mean, we were attacked in the middle of a perfectly innocent and not important whatsoever event. That we were. What was that place called? The bog, the pit, the hell.
The
Rumble Arena.
Wasn't it called the Fury Gale Repository, or is this...
Right,
That's
yeah,
it.
Fury Gale, that's the one. We were over there, perfectly
So
innocent.
you guys were dueling?
No.
Nope.
We were having a polite discussion.
Right. And I've never been to the Fury Gale Repository ever before. Right.
As they say no.
You weren't fucking dueling.
Lavinia nods in her direction. But discreetly.
Did you win?
In fact, they did.
By default, I guess?
I think perhaps the cave one, because, well, it's kind of a spoiled atmosphere. I don't think you can do there anymore. The walls and everything are so corrupted by all the spells that have been cast down there that basically you risk your own life every time you cast a spell, and not in the way that you would think in a fair fight. You could reverberate it across yourself. You could cast yourself into another dimension. It seems utterly terrifying.
Well, yeah, but that's why we duel there, because none of the teachers come in there, because it's dangerous as fuck.
Sorry, out of game. So either we understood what was going on in the cave or we didn't. I'm confused. Did we already know? Like, is it common knowledge?
It is to
Because we did
Rowan.
all the investigation checks to figure it out, right?
I mean, it's common knowledge to Rowan. It might not have been to you guys.
And I'm also assuming that this common knowledge only applies to the random magical stuff, not to the wraith showing up out of nowhere.
Yeah, that one might be a little bit weird, and the whole people falling on the ground thing definitely is not part of the normal there.
So, in your times, have you ever had a wraith attack you?
A wraith? No.
Yeah.
A couple of unicorns showed up once. Sometimes a flump or two.
No, this was not. I mean, I guess it's possible it was just a random magical happening, but it didn't seem like it. There's actually a unicorn that showed up this time, but it just sort of stood around.
I'm glad you're not dead. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, let me tell you, unicorns totally overhyped. And they kind of smell funky, right, guys? Did anybody else kind of smell that?
I wasn't close enough to smell the unicorn.
Wait, are we talking about the unicorn or the wraith? Because the wraith just spelled kind of like death and depression, and also probably Buddha.
I
I
have to
don't know.
admit
I
that
thought
the
that
wraith
was coming
smelled a
off
lot
the
like
unicorn.
Kieran's room last year.
Okay, yeah, all right. Hurtful, but
Ouch!
That was kind of a low blow, Alistair.
yeah, kind of was. It was very in a depressive mood.
There's no need for that kind of friendly fire here. This is a safe space. Come on now.
Apparently not anymore.
I'm a
So does
little
that mean that the dinner
distraught.
table's free game now?
Sure.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh God. Oh no.
Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about before we head to class tomorrow?
Assuming.
I mean, I want to check up on our friends at the infirmary.
Oh yeah.
After the long rest, and I prepare my spells. Can I try casting Remove Curse on Killian?
Yes. So, you take a long rest. Everybody that went to the infirmary, they still, most of them are still complaining about continued headaches and having bad dreams. Lavinia, what is it, this morning remove curse casting ritual look like?
She just kind of I imagine that she kind of just takes her hand and then kind of just waves it in a circle above Killian's head, and if there's a curse, maybe it just kind of like sucks into her palm and it just disperses.
All right, and there
If
is
it
a
works.
curse that
Sweet.
disperses from Killian, and instantly he says, "Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore." I don't know what you did, but that makes it feel way better.
I removed your curse. You were in fact cursed.
How?
Where all did you go yesterday? What did you eat? What did you drink? Did you
I
inhale
was
any of
with
your
you.
gases? Did you ingest anything odd?
I was literally with you all day yesterday.
I don't watch you all the time. I don't know everything you do.
I mean, I know. I mean, like, I had a drink when we went to the bar. We had dinner here. Like, I don't think I did anything out of the ordinary.
What kind of drink did you have?
Whatever drink they made me. I didn't ask actually. I just drank it
Did it
because
taste weird?
no, it tasted great. They always taste great.
She's gonna she's gonna mull over that, but she'll find Chad and remove his curse as well.
Hooray!
Oh,
Since
that
they are
feels
the two
so
with
much better.
an
Thank
area.
you.
I could do one more if I come across anybody else who was there.
Oh, what about Aurora?
Yeah, what about Aurora?
Oh, Aurora! I forgot she lives here. Yeah, she'll remove the curse off of Aurora as well, and then
Oh,
that's
wait,
her
wait.
level spells.
Does that remove all curses? Like, what about vampirism?
I can.
Aurora is a damp
Oh,
here. She's
yeah,
a
she's a
naturally
she's a
born
vampire.
vampire.
You know, I cheated my way through that class. I apologize.
Well, most of you at this breakfast table are going to be off to advanced arcane history with your teacher, Augusta Tullis. Um, I just slapped tokens down into seats. If you would like to sit in different places, you can. Where would people like to sit? It's the first day of class.
Oh, Alistair's definitely in his normal spot.
Bryn would absolutely love to sit as close to the front as possible, in direct line of sight of the professor if possible.
Just trying to move people out of the way. I'll move. It's here. I'll put some. Why don't you guys tell me who you want to be next to, and then I can put NPCs where they need to go.
Look, you're the teacher, and you're just gonna have to deal with the class moving around until we're settled.
I think all the PCs were on the left side, so I moved myself to be on the left side.
I mean, Lavinia's fine with sitting next to Xanther. It doesn't bother her.
I mean, Kieran wants to sit
I feel
next to
like
Lavinia. Fuck.
Oh, okay. Let Kieran sit next to her then.
Girl squad.
Girl squad.
Girl squad.
Tasha made Xanther move out of his seat.
Just the look.
Yeah, he just
Yep.
like scoots over, and like Quint doesn't say anything.
It's like a girl pyramid. Triangle.
I would like to include Quintilius in my aura of protection.
We're the spear tip.
All right. Well, Dean Tullis at the front says, a historian interrogates the stories we tell ourselves about the past, learning how true they are or otherwise. Only by understanding the truth of the past might we learn lessons applicable to our magic in the present. Take this, for example. She reveals a translucent orb with a coil of green mist endlessly nodding around itself. I unearthed this in the Fortress Badlands during my most recent expedition. Its creator and use remain uncertain, but by investigating the reason for its creation, we stand to learn more about those who made it and how their lessons might teach us more about our own magic. See, this was a twin of another that we had found a while ago, and we suspected its existence, and we were able to find it, thus uncovering the truth. She lectures a little bit more about magical relics and other things like that. Does anyone have any questions for Dean Tullis about uh, about magical relics?
So if nobody knows what it does, can I have the orb?
No, we're studying it.
Well, maybe I could study it and I could figure out what it does.
No, there are very experienced spirit mages that are going to be studying it, myself included.
Tasha's gonna raise her hand.
Yes, Tasha.
Would it be too far-fetched to say that certain relics and objects should, upon finding, be destroyed and not studied, considering that you not knowing the dangers of what you could unearth?
It's an interesting hypothesis. For what if destroying them is just as dangerous? Knowing about something is what allows you to know how to unmake it safely.
I was not this question.
What are some commonly used magical devices? Who thinks they have some answers?
Magic brooms.
Disguise self hats.
Cloaks of protection.
All very good
Wand.
answers.
Your mom.
Karen, you get a little chuckle out of Xanther in
didn't
front of
do
you.
I really hope I didn't get in trouble for that.
Yes, all very good answers. Spell foci are a great example of a very commonly used magical device, from the lowest level wizards to the highest. Uh, Historical relics in magic is going to be the subject of your essay on the test for this phase. So I want you all to write a short essay about historical relics and how they were famously used in ritual magic. So come prepared for that for the test. Uh, and I will see you all next week.
I feel like this is a really good class for Tasha, considering her entire character is trying to unmake ancient relics.
It's a good one. Class lets out, and Margot and Shivadri kind of shuffle out, and Rabina all kind of shuffle out together. And oh, go ahead.
I want to do something too when they get past me. Go for it, Summer.
I also.
I wanted to actually catch their attention as they walk out.
Oh God, Kieran's gonna go up to the front of the room. And
Dip down.
She totally goes like the other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start with Lavinia.
Yeah, she's gonna like catch their attention, like, oh hey, sorry to bother you guys. I just need to. I have information that I thought you guys might like to know from yesterday. And then she's gonna more point her question towards Shavadri and instead of Rubina.
Shivadri being like normally, she is a breath of fresh air. She is just like, serenity. In this moment, she says, she's just like rubbing her head, and she says, "I'm sorry, Lavinia, just not right now. I'm so stressed about this test and everything, and I think we're gonna go. I'm sorry."
No, this is super important. Can I roll a persuasion check? Like, this is
absolutely.
so
Roll me a persuasion check.
14.
I'm convinced.
Margot, give me a second. I'll catch up. Margot and Rubina just kind of keep walking together, and Shivadri
it's really
says,
for all of you, but okay.
As they turn, I want to use. I renamed my ability. I'm going to use Detect a Bitch. I'm going to use my divine sense to detect evil, undead, or fey.
Lavinia, Margot kind of hears you and stops. Sin, it's celestial, fiend, undead,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. You sense the presence of a fiend, and it's not Kieran.
Yay!
Oh, shit. Do I get the location ish? Is that how that works?
I don't think so. I think
Just
Ryan
aware
just
that
likes,
there's a
Ryan
big
just
fiend in
likes me
place.
a lot. Lavinia, Margot, and Rubina come back, and Margot kind of just looks at you and crosses her arms, and she just kind of says, "Yeah."
Okay. So all of like the girls that were there for the duel last night, they're all complaining of headaches, correct?
Shavadri's like, "Yeah, yeah,
Rubina, you are?
uh-huh."
Did you have nightmares?
Yeah, like vaguely. Yeah, it's hard to sleep.
Are any of you able to remove a curse? And she lowers her voice just a little bit at that.
Shivadri's like, "Yeah, I think I can cast that."
You're cursed.
Cursed?
You're cursed.
You're cursed.
Where would that come from?
I don't know, but I removed one off of Killian, off of Chad, off of Aurora this morning.
Shivadri like looks at Margot and Rubina. Margot, you didn't fall down. Do you know why? Could be because I am amazing, but I honestly don't know why. These two didn't fall down either. And she points at Lavinia and Sin.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because there's no really consistencies between anybody except that we were all in the same place at the same time. And I believe Chad complained of a headache on the way there.
Sin, the call's coming from inside the building. It's right in front of you.
Oh. Margot?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Lavinia, I'm gonna leave this to you. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna slide in front of Lavinia between Margot. Excuse me, pardon me. And I'll say, I'll bring my hand up and do like a weird like squiggly monster, and then thumbs back at Margot as I walk past.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Con save? Hold on, let me double check.
I don't remember Summer when we were in their presence.
Oh, sorry, it's a Wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw.
yeah, get fucked.
Oh. I got you.
11.
Whoa.
Continue about your day, Sin.
Oh, I will. Watch out.
So,
Do.
basically, if you could, I know that Mina was there. Obviously, Serena and Venus collapsed. So if you can help them, I don't, you don't have to believe me, but if you can help them, I highly implore that you do.
I mean, I could do it a few times a day. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to do my best. Thanks. Thanks, Lavinia. And Margot looks at you and goes, "Yeah, thanks, Lavinia."
Can I look at her a little bit closer? Not trying to be like weird about it, but just kind of look her in the eyes for like a second longer. Just hold her
Yeah,
gaze.
like,
Weird.
give me like a vibe check, like an insight check.
Check.
See if she's got a second set of eyelids that blink in the other direction.
She seems agitated.
Hmm. All right. Well, that's all. I just hope that you both.
Okay, well, bye, Lavinia. Shavadri kind of gives you a goodbye, and I'm gonna say that Margot is gonna say, "Yeah, thanks, Lavinia," and she's gonna try to touch you on the shoulder. Do you let her touch you on the shoulder?
Yes, she has no reason really. She has
I need
very.
you.
I got a question.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
No! Did we have a short rest in between this class and the thing?
Yes, yeah, you slept.
Sweet, cool.
Okay, Lavinia, go about your day.
Okay.
As these three leave, Kieran, you're going up to the front to talk to the dean.
No. She just wanted an excuse not to be around Margot. That was purely flavor.
So you just came up to talk to Bran, Alistair, and Aurora.
Yes.
Have any of y'all ever had Dean Tullis before? Like, how tough does she grade the papers?
I don't know.
I've never had her in a class, but she's kind of a mentor to me, especially in the college. And she's very fair, very tough, but very fair.
I mean, my dad occasionally talks about her. No, my mother occasionally talks about her, but that's about it. She likes cranberries.
Well, at least she's not like last year. I get so tired of Professor, whatever it was, Lockhart or whatever.
Wait, was this the same woman who was sitting next to Kieran's mother at the end of last year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, good friends. Good work friends and everything. Quick question. Should we ask her about everything that happened last night?
Sorry. I forgot something I was gonna do. I completely forgot it. Okay. As part of lecture, the dean tells you about the masquerade's theme that's going to be the masquerade that's going to be at the end of the year. The theme has been announced, and she explains that the theme for the masquerade is a starlit evening. Just as the light from the stars is visible for thousands of years, so too does the professor want to see the students' attire shine with the same wondrous history. She then offers extra credit in her course to students who show her costume designs evocative of some aspect of Strixhaven's history ahead of the ball. And so if you need to do research for that, that could be something you could do during your downtime. She also tells you that the committee for the Masquerade Committee has developed an app, and you are able to download the committee app on your crystal.
Ah, shucks. Is there a way to get the committee thing if you don't have a crystal?
Have friends that do?
God damn it. Everything's on these stupid crystals.
Oh, what? Okay. Are we going? Can we go back to being out of class now?
Yes, you can go back to being out of class. I apologize.
Okay. Oh well. Excuse me. I'm going to talk to Dean Tellis. I feel like maybe she would have some sort of input on maybe what might have happened. If we can be vague, disguise what happened. I'd also like to discuss my essay with her. So I'm going to see if I can grab her for a moment.
To ask her what happened last night?
Well, just to see if she knows anything about, just random curses that are just more like a light flu that you kind of can't shake. If there's anything that she's heard of that would cause something like that, or if there's anything that we can be doing to prevent it or anything like that.
I mean, as long as you go up and disguise what we saw last night and make sure, she can't trace it to us.
Oh yes, I think we could be quite vague. I think we could do it. But yes, Dean Tullis, do you have a moment?
Yes, friend.
Hello. Yes. So as you know, I'm quite interested in the effects of spells gone wrong, or things that uh, uh, reverberate and cause damage to the caster. And so I was wondering, have you heard of any curses that just sort of the symptoms appear more like a light flu, like a headache and just a lethargy that you can't quite shake, and whether those are sort of a symptom of a different type of curse, or whether you've heard of anything like that that doesn't necessarily mimic the effects of what you were trying to cast.
Well, curses are very nuanced and different depending on, what they are affecting. Um, I suppose that headaches and nightmares could be the results of a curse, a nightmare hag, maybe a uh, particularly cursed object. Um, why do you ask?
Oh well, as you know, dad passed. I wonder about these things from time to time, and occasionally when I can't quite get a spell to work, I do wonder at the possible consequences. So I did wonder if perhaps there was, something that could go awry that could, perhaps sicken the caster or something like that. But a nightmare hag or a cursed object, would both of those would be potential causes?
Well, there are a number of very nightmarish creatures that do cause symptoms of those, regard any creature that really uses terror as the way that it inflicts pain on others would probably use such tactics, I would imagine.
I see. So a creature that wants us to be afraid, essentially.
Yes, I guess, to boil it down. Very good.
Fascinating. If you could recommend perhaps some reading on the subject, that'd be lovely. Um, yes, and then I was also wondering, as per the essay, would we be able to use any of the objects in the university stores in order to base our essay on and to do research, or as you said, are they all too high level for us students to be able to get our hands on, as I would say?
I mean, you are a junior now, Bryn. You have access to many of the Academy's resources, including the advanced student resources. So, whatever you think you need to write me a brilliant essay, I say you use it.
All right, Professor. Thank you so much for your time. Very much appreciated.
Thank you. I look forward to reading your essay.
Oh, not as much as I look forward to writing it.
Nerd. Lover. It's great. Fantastic. Uh, so, anything else the Cody kids would like to do in a Cody class here?
Well, Margot's acting sus, but Kieran's standing by her word. God, Margot's up to something. I know it. I personally know it. Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Cause every time I touch,
Well, if we have nothing left, then we go back. Well, I need to add Quint to the next thing then, because we go back to Captain Dapplewing's manor. Kieran, Chad's acting a little weird. He just is like kind of keeping you up in your room, up in the attic for a long time, and he's just like, no, just hang out for a while. We don't need to go downstairs. Like he's acting a little strange, but he fell unconscious yesterday, so you've been humoring him. Um, Everyone else, while Kieran is being occupied upstairs, what are you doing to get ready for Kieran's surprise birthday party?
Can Bryn be reading the books that Dean Tullis recommended, looking for what might have cursed everyone?
Sure.
Meatball has been filling balloons with cantrip-like spell scrolls for just minor illusions to get like additional confetti going off if or when these balloons pop. And he's just been inflating those and just filling up all the closet spaces he can for right now.
Zillia's gonna go around and she's gonna be putting vines as like streamers with little like colorful blossoms of flowers all over to decorate. It's gonna
Alistair's,
look like a jungle.
yeah, Alistair's going around and helping. He's using Druidcraft to like string vines and streamers and whatnot. But his are much more like black and, you know, thorny.
We have like opposite color themes. Love it.
Aurora's like tuning up her instruments. She's gonna play some music. Lavinia, what are you doing to help prepare for Kieran's surprise birthday party?
Could anybody catch me up to speed on like anything that happened? Ouch.
Chad is occupying Kieran upstairs, and you all are gonna throw her a surprise birthday party. That's about it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or are you referring to class?
No, I was here for class. I just wanted to know the context.
We are throwing a surprise party. We need food.
Need food? She could do that. She could cook food.
We need food and like cakes, treats, and sweets. And then, where's...
Oh, I got the sweets on lockdown. Don't you guys worry.
I know Tasha's good with fire, so we don't have to worry about birthday candles.
Yeah, the video will make, snacks and stuff. Would that be like a survival check for cooking, maybe?
With the Earl, definitely. If you're helping, if you're trying to survive around the Earl in the kitchen.
I can do that.
Kieran, how long is Chad able to occupy you, do you think, up in the attic?
How is he occupying her?
I think that will influence how long.
I've been training this boy's cardio for over a year.
Are you doing a wild magic thing?
Apparently they only got to a 61.
Or is that how long he keeps you busy?
Man, it's 8 away.
If you are talking, we can't hear you.
About an hour.
Oh, hey, now I can hear you. About an hour. All right, so you guys all have about an hour to set up before Kieran. You can hear Kieran coming down the stairs, and you can hear Chad coming down behind her. We're coming downstairs!
Everyone
Classic
hide!
Chad.
Maple's going to cast invisibility on anybody that's still out in the open.
Perfect.
What? I always announce when we're coming downstairs.
No.
Chadis Disappearicus!
Sid is gonna go over and touch the Earl, and then just turn into the Earl.
So there's just two Earls standing next to each other. Chad says to you, Kieran, he's like, look, trust me, you're gonna like this.
Yeah, that's what you said up there, and I definitely was not a fan of that one thing.
You know, I should have cleared that with you. I'm sorry.
You should have, because, you can't really mix Scrabble with Monopoly. It doesn't make any sense.
I had a vision. It was wrong.
I mean, specifically, how were you supposed to buy, words? I bought Park Place, but that didn't make me get a vowel or something? It doesn't...
No. Park Place is worth a lot, so, it should be worth a lot of, a letter like Q.
Yeah, but I didn't have any vowels, and I had to keep going to the railroads to get vowels, but then you own the railroads, and for whatever reason, that gave me a blank space.
Look,
And
maybe we need to get one of the smart kids to take a look at it, but I think there's potential there.
I suppose it's definitely better than Communopoly when you had it. That just made me sad.
We're improving?
What?
Hey, I got something to show you. And Chad brings Kieran into the main dining room.
Alistair uses prestidigitation to make little like fireworks go off, and he writes "Happy Birthday."
Oh yay!
Wait, how old is Kieran?
54.
Oh shit,
The number keeps
margaritas.
going up.
That's what I tell my students. I'm 54. Kieran's 54.
We need more candles.
You tell your students.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh dang!
Yep.
So that's why.
Release the balloons!
Pop, pop, pop,
Just like
pop, pop.
explosions of balloons.
All the closets open
Indoor
and there's
fireworks
just pouring
going
of
off.
balloons out.
Chad, do you remember that film Magic
That's-
Mike?
How the Cody kids burned down their second home.
They're just illusions, but they sound like the real thing.
Yeah, I remember that film.
I think that would be a great gift for Kieran.
You know, I'm pretty sure she would be embarrassed. Let's do it.
I'll back you up. I'm Matthew McConaughey.
Aurora starts playing.
They start magic miking. It's a wonderful time.
An orchestral version of what is it, Pony by Genuine?
And the Cody kids celebrate Kieran and Rachel's birthdays. Yay!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Birthday!
I'm really biting my tongue because I want to do it in my chat and I don't want to ruin the moment.
No.
Don't you dare. Kieran, you're the first one that gets to decide what to do with their downtime. Because now we're going to enter a period of downtime. What kind of activities did you want to accomplish during downtime?
When she's in the library, she's studying. She's making she's trying to get on top of everything academically. Giant research, her other classes, and this essay. And her mind wanders and she starts looking up curses to try to figure out what was going on inside Fergalicious' basement. What is it called? Furlough?
The Biblioplex?
No.
Where the duel started, right?
Yeah, where the duel started.
Oh,
I just
the
know
Fury
it's
Gale. Fury Gale Repository?
Oh, yeah, just to figure out what was going in the Fury.
I like the furrow.
Fergalicious.
I'm used to listening to a 6-year-old just throw words at me and trying to figure out what the fuck they're saying. And, you threw furrow at me and I had nothing. I was like, what?
The Fergalicious furrow. Don't you know that one?
Yeah, come on. But she's...
Fury Gale Definitious, make the spells go loco.
Exactly. But that's what she's going to try to do to find anything related to that, like any curses that would cause a lot of people to have headaches.
Make me a history check.
If I do a flip instead, could I just accidentally find it? Oh, no,
No.
wait. I'm actually proficient in history.
You're really smart.
25.
You're really smart.
Wait, hold on.
You were complaining.
Fuck. It wasn't a good backflip.
as far as doing research on curses, you like a lot of what Dean Tullis said to Bryn. You find just about the general kind of like uh, ways that you can cast curses on things. The way curses come from cursed magical items. Um, but the idea that you could just like easily curse somebody or have like mass cursing of things, like you find lots of things that are like the cursing of an individual, right? But like the mass like spreading of a curse is a little bit of a different kind of like thing, and you you you're not able to find anything like specific, like it's this magic item that does this, um but you do get the sense that it's it's very powerful, whatever it is.
Marga's gonna uh kind of tisk and go back to studying. She doesn't want to become too,
Yeah, I guess I'll also ask you, like, what
That's
kind
what
of other
Margot's
things
doing.
were you
What's Karen doing?
like with the 25, like what other kinds of things were you hoping to like glean from this history check?
anything that happened in the furlough. What is it called, Nick?
The Fury Gale Repository.
The Fury Gale Repository, like anything like this happening in the past in the Fury Gale Repository.
I mean, like you you start kind of investigating that, and like you find that like you're kind of going down this like rabbit hole of like uh kind of like there was like like there's like records of like student deaths and things like that, and like you can kind of like you just kind of start going through the records of like kids that have died and like what kinds of accidents they were and things like that, and like every so often it's like a Fury Gale Repository, like unknown cause, like something like that. And there's been like a few of those kinds of incidences, but nothing that's like it's rare, right? Like there's like a fatality is rare, and like usually the school has the resources for a raise dead spell or something like that. So actually somebody staying dead is even rarer, right? Um,
When
oh, go ahead.
when was the last time someone actually stayed dead from that place?
It was about a couple years ago. Like that place is labeled as like dangerous, like stay out, like you know. But yeah, accidents happen.
Uh, what's the name of the student? And then I'm done. Who died? Who's like dead?
Uh, I'm gonna have to give you that. Hold on, let's give. It was an orc named Murg,
Orc named Merg. Okay.
from the Prismari College.
Named Mur.
Murg.
All right, that's all I have.
All right. Are you doing any extracurriculars or working a job?
Could she inquire about working a job at the bibliotheques?
Yeah, you would definitely have an in there because you already were working for Professor Onyx there. So you are absolutely able to acquire a job at the Biblioplex. Uh, and so you will, have your coworker, Drasimir Yarnask, is. Hold on, I don't think we've talked to her before.
Oh,
Aw, she's adorable.
She is adorable. She's also a senior this year. Um,
oh man, we haven't talked.
and so there are a number of different jobs at the Biblioplex: book clerk, book shelver, cafe worker, cleanup crew member, garden tender, or store worker. What are you thinking?
Bookshelfer.
Bookshelfer it is. So you are going to get your wage. So you gain 5 gold pieces at the start of each week that you hold that job. So you can earn 5 gold pieces right now, and you're going to gain a positive or negative relationship point with Drasimir, depending on how you do with work.
Cool. I need a lot more positives in my life.
So Kieran's working a job. What's everyone else doing? Who wants to go next?
Meepo would like to study up on Strixhaven's history in order to better incorporate a theme into his masquerade outfit for the extra credit.
What part of Strixhaven's history are you researching?
The Battle of Strixhaven and like the founding dragons.
Oh, the founding dragons are awesome. Make me a history check.
You got it. 18.
18. So, which dragon would you like to hear about first? Oh.
Which colors are they?
Black,
blue, red.
Yeah, it's all the colleges.
Let's go to the Prismari one first.
Nick's headset just died. Hold on.
Oh no! I take it back. I'm sorry.
No more studying for you.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, which one did you say? I'm back now.
The Prismari College founding dragon.
All right, Galazeth Prismari. Galazeth Prismari. I nailed it. Let me show you this. Hold on, copy image. I'm just gonna throw this in the. You get that in the Discord? Yeah? Yeah. So, this dragon embodies the flow of magic from inspiration into artistic expression, whether through physical form or another sensory medium. His magic draws on primal energies such as flame, lightning, and the tides, and weaves them into spectacles both beauty and deadly. Galazeth founded Prismari College to ensure that the study of magic wouldn't ever be relegated to pure practicality, His teachings emphasize that magic's beauty must contribute to unfolding culture and personal emotional growth. Galazeth views dynamic expression and precise perfection as necessarily complete as necessarily competing forces, both within individuals and the world at large.
Excellent.
And I'll say that'll give you. We could call that your study roll for the test, actually, if you want.
Yes. I'm good with that.
Meepo, what extracurriculars or job are you getting up to this year?
Maybe trying out the barista, currying some of the favor of his famous sports year to get some tips.
You're gonna work at the Fire Joel Cafe?
Yeah.
Meepo, you put in an application at the Fire Joel Cafe and you get denied.
I should have known it.
Isn't that where Kappa Kappa Beta, like one of their members is?
Sure is.
Doesn't Mina work there?
Twisting the paper's reputation from the beginning. I had this whole semester planned out, and this is just going to throw a whole wrench right into the middle of my whole scheduling. Great! My whole semester is going to be ruined because of this, Mina. I'm going to go write a very strong.
Are we upset?
I can just picture Meepo just like stomping around in like the like foyer, like just like yelling so everyone can hear.
Someone take this down.
You could be a cafe worker at the Biblioplex.
That's fine, I suppose.
I mean, Kieran has an in. She can get you a job.
Hey, old buddy, old pal.
Oh, Meepo, what are you doing here? I mean, it's the bibliotex. Of course, I kind of know what you're doing here, but what's up?
Well, I just wanted to point out that you're looking mighty generous today, Kieran.
Thank.
Did you do something special with your hair?
No. Meepo, you know that me and Chad are a thing, right? Like 2.5 years at this point.
Yeah. So, what's that
Okay.
got to do with this?
Nothing. You're just coming up very strong. I'm sorry, I've been up for a while.
No, I'm as weak as a twig. Believe me. Chad's definitely stronger than I am.
Okay. I really did read this incorrectly.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you might be able to, since you're already here and kind of know people already, if you might be able to help me get a job with the cafeteria.
No. I'm just kidding. Of course I can. I could probably ask someone. Yeah.
My heart totally did just break into a million pieces when you said no just now.
Yeah, no. Let me go ask. I think one of the baristas accidentally broke her leg.
Yeah,
Something
so,
about
That's fantastic. I mean, get her a bowl.
Aisla Fitzbottom is who runs the cafe, and so you could go talk to her about getting Meepo a job. You guys met her your first day here at Strixhaven.
I worked for her for a year.
Oh, how is what's her name? Oh shoot, what's her name?
Mina?
Oh, Mina.
Mina Lee.
Oh, Mina, have you met my friend, Meepo?
This is Aisla.
Oh, Aisla.
Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke.
What's the joke?
A slut.
Aha! You said it, not me.
Ah!
Aisla, have you met my friend Meepo?
Yes, I met Meepo on his first day here at Strixhaven, if I recall.
Well, I heard one of your baristas has a broken leg and won't be able to return for at least a quarter or a semester, and my friend Meepo needs a job. And
And I'm
he's not
here to offer you my condolences in these very trying times.
and he's not going to slip on like some stray tea. He's too tiny to break a leg.
Well, Professor Onyx told me what a great job you've been doing. Sure. What the hell? You start tomorrow.
Oh, magnificent! I should warn you, my joints are extremely flimsy, though.
Okay, so what do you think you'd be best suited at here at the cafe?
Oh, I'm capable of doing everything just as much as the next person, but I did just in case you were relying on my. I don't. I'm just saying I could. I'm still just likely as the next person to trip and fall
No,
with my
it's
own
okay.
leg.
We hire everybody. We are an inclusive hirer. We believe in diversity, and if you need any workplace accommodations, just let me know.
Well, that would be stupendous.
Just, don't break a leg.
Too soon, Karen. Too soon.
I know. Of course I do. She was a very sweet girl.
We couldn't even fully fix it with magic, Karen. It was fucked up.
I know. I just wanted to light the mood. I was there when I saw the bone was just out.
And you can't heal bones when they're not in the leg anymore.
That's what we said. That's what we said.
All right. So, Meepo, you're going to get 5 gold from your new job. And make sure you keep a track of where you're working. And who wants to go next with their downtime activities?
Who else wants to hear about a nasty broken leg?
Don't you remember the one we had in Cody Hall?
What
Oh my
bone?
god.
I'm going to let you guys figure out who's going next. I'm going to go get a drink.
That was so bad.
You let me break your leg.
Oh my god.
You now have a title. I thought of this. It's like Lavinia Bone Breaker. Legs Bane.
Bone
Bane.
Bane.
I was trying to think of a word. Femur fracturer.
Femur fatality.
Ooh, femur fatality. The tibia shaker, the tibia fibia.
Oh, that's a band name. The Femur Fatality and the Shibia Shakers? Or Tibia Shakers?
Femur Fiend.
Femur Fiend. Ooh.
The rib cage Rodler.
I mean, we could try the experiment again. I have healing word this time.
Ooh,
It's not prayer of healing, I swear.
Let's do that.
That was so funny.
Rather than just a leg, let's do an arm and a leg.
You guys have a bigger staircase to do it off of this time.
Ooh,
we do. I mean, that was just me trying to jump down the staircase successfully. You know what? I'll give it a shot.
Wait, are you going to throw yourself down the stairs?
Yeah.
Wait. Sid gets like a fluffy pillow at the bottom. I'll catch you.
Wait, hold on. Before you do it. Hold on.
What are you typing?
Nothing. There we go. It's the gift.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
I'm going to jump.
Actually, both my acrobatics and athletics are the same. So
Do it. Do it. Ow!
she fucking does it.
You just
Maybe.
throw yourself down the stairs,
Artfully.
artfully down the stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to find Captain Dapplewing's manor really quick.
In fact, she takes like a running leap down the stairs. She intends to superhero pose at the bottom.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't hit your forehead on the underhang of the stairs. That would have been great.
So wait, do you land?
Let's see, these are 20-foot high ceilings.
Those are some big stairs. Should I do an acrobatics instead?
No, I mean, if you're, like, just throwing yourself down the stairs, I think you're just able to roll with it fairly well. So I'm just going to say you take 1d6 instead of 2d6. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you throw yourself down the stairs, but you do not break anything.
Wait, was the experiment to break a bone?
No. The experiment was for her to jump off or down something without hurting herself majorly.
Yeah, you twisted your ankle on the landing, but the Russian judge gave it a 6.5.
All of her other attempts have failed miserably.
Sin's been getting much better with the jumping from the second story.
I'm gonna become proficient, damn it.
If there was like a parkour club in the campus, Sin and Lavinia would eat that shit up.
Oh my god, yes.
You could start the parkour club.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
We could call it the Abs of Chad and have a whole theme park.
Yes.
Parkour stadium.
What student die would get affected by the parkour club?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, well, if we tie it... Oh, You're not Lorehold, right?
No, I'm Witherbloom.
Well, we could mix traps in there and just turn it into an obstacle course and call it Dungeon Delving, so survival and acrobatics.
That's pretty good.
Ultimate Ninja Warrior.
Ultimate... Yes! Legends of the Hidden Temple! This is
Strixhaven
OMAC!
Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
We're gonna start Global Guts up in this college.
Can we actually do that, though?
I think we can. I got capital.
I see why. I don't see why not.
I got Chad coin, man. It's worth a bunch.
Because we can still have 2 extra.
You know what you're gonna
right?
need. You are gonna need a faculty advisor.
Ooh.
Oh, who's the cool one?
I was gonna say, who can we ask that'll probably go for? Oh, you know who doesn't give a fuck about anything?
Oh, who's that guy we blackmailed?
In the faculty.
It's shit. Where is he?
Oh yeah, Kieran's parents would be pretty cool with that, I think.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we could appeal to. Does it have to be like a faculty member that we like are familiar with?
This has to be a current
could just-
faculty member.
What about the Dean of Expression, Nasari?
That would be
Because
very
we would be
interesting.
expressing ourselves. Or we could appeal to one of Kieran's parents.
Oh, Kieran, how do you think about this idea? It's like ultimate warrior survival, self-expression journey obstacle course thing. Sounds
What?
like something your mom might be interested in.
I
It's
mean,
like self-regulated therapy.
I mean, I think one time my mother talked about, doing like a little mini research paper on the violent expression of the giants of the hilltop region, so I think she'd be interested.
Would she be concerned with students throwing themselves off of ledges?
Maybe you just don't tell her about it.
Mm,
But I think she'd be
I'm sure
very
we're going to have paperwork if we actually start a club, though.
yeah.
I mean, look, if you want to get away with things, and I love my parents, but you want to get away with things, my dad's a bit of an airhead, so he probably won't ask too many questions.
You know, if we do get one of your parents to sign up on this, and then it turns out to be the hottest club on campus, it'll look good on your family, Kieran.
Probably would, yeah.
Hey, we gotta stick up for our girls and their families, so I think that would be a good idea.
Hell yeah. Go Code.
Oh yeah.
Question is, do you ask Dr. Marianne Singh or Professor Thrawn Singh?
I think.
Which one is the funnier?
The funnier option, personally, I think would be Kieran's dad, if he truly just does not pick up on that sort of shit. What do you think, Lucas?
Oh God. I kind of want, like, if we can help Dad's reputation, I think having him be the signer on it and then building it up would be good for the family.
There we go then. Professor Braun Singh it is. Is it Braun or Braun?
Thrawn.
Thrawn, like
Thrawn?
the Star Wars villain.
Thrawn.
Like,
oh, I heard
Thrawn. It's THR. Oh, I can just show you.
There he is. Damn, he looks sick.
He's got a sword. He's perfect for it. Lavinia.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Laser swords. I think there should be a disco or something at the end. A rave at the end.
A rave. We set up like a master course, and whoever completes it gets to attend a rave with like a +1 or something.
That would be epic.
It's a rave with like 2 people at it.
I have faith in some of the people on the campus.
I mean, yeah, you got some buff people.
Well, it's not just about being buff. You have to be aware of your.
You could be agile, dexterous.
I think you could definitely get Retta to come over, and check this out.
I think we could get Greta. I think we could get some of the Silk Ball members.
Oh, yeah.
I think we could get Xanther on this.
Definitely get the Prismari coming in here with all their dancing and stuff. It'd be fun. We could monetize the runs on a pay-per-view cycle on everyone's crystal.
All right, so you do need to give me like an official name of your extracurricular, and then you need to go ask Professor Thrawn.
Hey, Bryn, we have a business proposition. We might have to run some numbers on some people doing some heinous actions soon.
Well, I can pretty much guarantee that I'll take a bet on almost anything. It just depends on, what the business is and, who's competing and all that. I would imagine you'd need to get that squared away first. But, yes, we can definitely discuss getting some lines together so that we can put some competitions together. Preferably not in the dungeon from hell. But, anywhere else where we're not going to, smash our faces into curses, that sort of thing.
No. There's going to be OSHA and foam pads and everything, and it's going to be fine.
Oh, there's going to be an occupational safety board? Oh, that's lovely.
I'm not looking to get sued, so I'm taking all the right precautions. I've been spending too much
I'm
time
like,
with the future rulers of the universe.
I'm like too broke for anybody to sue me for them breaking a limb. So
Yeah, you better careful. If you don't pay your fee, Lavinia Leg Breaker's gonna get you.
Who's going to construct your courses?
Wasn't there a
Oh.
gold? I thought we won a bunch of money for the tournament last year.
We did.
I think it went towards your tuition.
mm-hmm.
Well, damn. What if we're on a scholarship program?
Were you on a scholarship program?
No.
What's tuition?
We're all
You
just
don't have to
living
worry
here and
about
nobody
it.
knows.
Yours is paid now because you won the Battle of Strixhaven. Could have been worse. Could have had to worry about tuition.
I almost didn't have my intuition.
So I need an official name for your club, and then we'll go ask Professor Thrawn to sign the paperwork. Anyone else have downtime activities they would like to do? Maybe a horticulture club meeting?
Just waiting patiently. I enjoyed listening to the
mean,
shenanigans.
Alistair is also part of the horticulture club.
I maybe Alistair would be able to and be willing to help me with the project I want to kind of take on with the shenanigans that we just witnessed. I want to work on creating potentially a mushroom of sorts or some sort of plant to give us protection from I really want to research like this cursing that happened in like some sort of like protective type ointment or edible or something that we can make that would benefit us if faced with a similar situation. So
You
like
want to make a mushroom that protects you from curses?
yeah. It'll give us a good trip instead of a bad one.
I feel like you're looking at entirely the wrong side of mushrooms. Mushrooms very clearly are like harbingers of death and decay.
No, they're good it They're good. They have a system. Like it's a buddy system with mushrooms, you know? It's like if you take one daily, it gives you this buff, and so it creates these lines of protection.
I thought those were probiotics.
Yeah, also I don't know, guys, it's in my brain. But I feel like we might be able to make something.
I think perhaps
Some
you've
sort
been
of protect
sampling those
curse
mushrooms a
type.
little too much.
That is true too, yes. But I'm sure that there's some sort of plant in here or something that could help us. It doesn't have to be mushrooms. It's just my first option. That's my first choice. But some sort of something.
There
that
are
we can-
traditionally herbs of various kinds that offer protective enhancements.
Perhaps we could brew a potion of some kind.
Yeah, something like that. Or like a trinket that I could give everyone to wear or something. I don't know.
Like a magical item, like a pendant or a parapet.
Yeah, that using plants and shit, because that's what
Or
we're
maybe
doing.
some sort of ointment that would be good for warding off unwanted evil magics.
Similar to the way garlic might hold out a vampire.
Yeah, see, you get it. I just gotta figure out what it would be that would hold out curses.
What are we trying to ward off?
Wraiths is a new fear.
Possession?
Possession's a good one.
Spirits of an evil nature?
Yeah, all of those. All of those definitely tick the boxes.
So some of you are more or less wards off possession.
Yes. I think that would be really good.
So
Some
like
weird things.
like a protection from good and evil.
Yeah, something like that. But something that wouldn't require you to cast a spell. That would have a more permanent effect, or at least one that, if you keep it with you, would aid you.
Is there anything that's naturally occurring that has protection from evil?
I don't know. That's a.
I
Why
think I
we're
read in a
here.
book one time about a plant called kingsfoil.
Now, kingsfoil, that's a weed.
Perhaps, but I could just be misremembering another life. I don't know. We should do some research.
Yes, definitely to the books, to the.
Definitely. I think somebody should make a nature check. And maybe with advantage if you're helping each other.
What a +5. What do you have? You get advantage. Take it. There we go. There we go. 21.
I mean, Nick needs to. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea. Let me look at something. Does this have?
Yes. Will you put your pajamas on?
Holy water or powdered silver and iron. Well, generally holy water is what would provide some kind of that effect. So if you could maybe make a pendant made out of holy water or something like that, that could work maybe.
Don't like the maybes. I mean, we don't have the answer right this second. This is something that I want to kind of work on throughout the year.
Sure. It's the first draft.
It's the first draft, yes. This is my downtime project, is trying to create something that'll help us not get possessed by wraiths and curses, preferably. Yield of some sort. I don't know. So.
Any other downtime activities that would like to be accomplished?
Well, Bryn's going to go to the library and look up anything else she can find, related materials to the books the professor recommended, and I don't know. I'm guessing she didn't find anything in that first pass through those books. So, anything else, and then she's gonna go to work in the basement, and that'll be it.
All right, so you get your 5 gold for working your job at the bar, and you're reading your books. Did you give me a history check on those books?
No, but I can.
Please roll me a history check. As you were reading at the bar late one night.
I would like to re-roll that, please.
Yeah, you got more luck. A natural 20. Okay. What specifically would you like to be researching?
Either rebounding curses or just like curses with mysterious sources that cause nightmares and headaches and anything related to maybe wraith curses, and anything that might tie in with the cave, because I'm still not fully convinced it's not part of the problem.
So you are doing some research and you kind of get tunneled in on uh, a little bit about just the kind of that when you were detecting the magic and there was that extra thing, it was just weird, and that aura of enchantment had that like oddity to it. And so you started doing some research, and uh, you come across the phrase that the professors that kind of said that stuck out in your mind was that the orb that she found had a twin. And so you kind of were just thinking about like that, and uh, just how that kind of orb that the professor had was kind of had a very similar kind of enchantment, bit of an aura, and you found that the twin orb that she was talking about was found in an expedition uh, that Killian's dad led, or sorry, Killian's grandfather led. So not Dean Liu, but Dean Liu's father led that expedition.
Okay, and was there any indication of how they had decided to start digging there? For example, does a Book of the Dead point to the direction of that location, and a Book of the Living points to the location of the other orb, perhaps? Something easy like that?
Uh, I will say, trying to just find. I had this. Where was it? Sorry.
It's in the cave, isn't it?
No, it's not.
That'd be so convenient for me, though.
The dean was talking about the Fortress Badlands, and uh, you know that the Badlands are kind of this place where there are quite a few ancient ruins, and you found that this expedition was also in the Badlands.
Okay, so the expedition was in the Badlands, but we don't know how they knew to look there for the orb.
Well, I mean, it was found by Killian's grandfather, so they've been looking for about 20 years.
So there was no like map or a ancient journal or like there's no
Nope,
how to say
they've been excavating it and they finally found it.
they literally just started digging blindly and eventually found it.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're excavating. They've been excavating the fortress Badlands and things like that.
Okay, and this is something they found over the course of that.
Yeah, over
Were
20
they,
years.
were
Yeah.
they specifically looking for that orb, or were they just excavating looking for anything?
Lorehole historians, they generally are looking for the stories of all sorts of things. But it's unclear. Unclear.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so there's no like way to reverse engineer this and find where the other orb might be. No like secret nook of papers or anything like that. Okay, at least no one knows. Um, how much of the Fortress Badlands has been explored? Has it been completely excavated by this point, 20 years later?
It's nearing that point, yeah.
So there are only a few places left to look, if it were to be there.
I mean, you believe that both have been found.
Oh, okay.
Did you have any extracurriculars that you wanted to join, Bryn?
Well, she joined. What was it called? I think. Dead Languages Society.
Ah, yes, with Quintilius. Where do you think the Dead Languages Society would meet?
Probably on the third floor of the library.
All right.
Well, the upperclassmen's books, right? So it might be some of the other things that are kind of more difficult to translate. And then also, she has to become best friends with Bethel somehow.
Well, and you know, Quintilius does not mind being here. So, you have your first meeting of the year of the Dead Languages Society. Quintilia says, "Oh, Bryn, it is so lovely to see you. Everybody is so pedestrian in the way they talk, but you are so beautiful in the way that you talk, and I just admire you. Why will you not be on stage with me? You would simply shine in front of everyone."
Oh dear, please no, I don't think I could. I must not prefer to be in the background and, not take the spotlight. I'd rather not. No, thank you, thank you.
That's what Tasha's always saying, but you know, for us that have the itch for the craft, you know, the call is unresistible.
Oh, some people call it an itch, other people call it a fierce, irritating burn. But I live to see you on the stage continue. So, whenever you're having a performance, I'm there in the audience, of course.
What specific dead language do you think the two of you have been chosen as your course of study this year?
Um, is there anything? Is there a list of dead languages in this world?
It would be stuff like Druidic, like Sylvan, Draconic, Celestial, like those really, really, really like esoteric hard languages, like Latin-y type languages.
I was just going to say Latin, the one language no one speaks.
I could just say Latin, yeah. That's the only one I could think of. I was like, dead languages, yeah. What else? In which case, all right. I think we're going to be studying Infernal. It sounds terrifying and fascinating and quite guttural in the throat, actually.
It's so harsh, but I understand its necessities. Or how might I express appropriately without knowing its correct connotations?
I could agree, or I could say,
So eloquently put, my dear.
it's very difficult to maintain my vocal cords when I have to try it, but it's quite worth the effort. I was recently coming across a section in the library where some of the books, I swear I could hear voices coming from the spines.
Well, that's quite chilling.
I think I might have been a little drunk.
Oh, must be careful, dear. Don't be drinking your own supply. Uh,
I do occasionally wander the stacks after a tipple or two after my shifts. It definitely happens.
all right. right. So if you're participating in an extracurricular, you gain a student die, which is a D4 that you can roll and add to an ability check that is listed in your extracurriculars description. So for you, Evie, that would be athletics and history for some reason. I don't know why athletics, but here we are.
Getting the books off the top shelf.
There you go. Let's see. We've got for the Fantastical Horticulture Club, we've got Nature and Survival. For the let's see, we've got the Iron Lifter Society, Athletics and Medicine, Show Band is Sleight of Hand and Performance. What two skills do you think are our new extracurricular? Gosh, there it is. Would cover.
We're discussing that right now.
And I heard a Tasha in there somewhere.
Nope. Apparently not.
Tasha?
Hello? Hello?
Hi. Did you have some downtime things you wanted to do?
Yes, Tasha would like to go work in the techie department at the drama.
Right, the Drama Club, the Distinguished Society of Fine Arts. Right? No. Where's my drama? Play Actors Drama Guild. There we go. So your skills are going to be Arcana and Deception. Working there, obviously Quintilius is there, but you also occasionally run into Rubina Larkingdale, who when you run into her, she says, "Hey, can you tell Lavinia thanks for the tip? My headache went away when Shivadri cast that remove curse."
Of course, I'll let her know. And the next time I see her.
Thanks. Hey, what play do you think we should do this year?
I always enjoyed One Flew Over the Dragon's Nest, but I know they did that a couple years ago.
That was a really good one. That was my freshman year. Do you remember that? That was so long ago.
It does seem like it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. I've been having some crazy dreams lately, so, for some reason, something like the Inferno strikes to me, like something very, very jarring.
That would be fun. I prefer more of an art piece to something boring.
We'll have to put it to a vote and see what everybody feels like in the guild.
I'm pretty sure I could convince Quint to join my side.
Yeah. He would be the hardest one to convince, so that would be nice. Have you ever heard of the story of the Blood Avatar?
Oh, that sounds pretty interesting, though.
It's just supposed to be this story about this entity that could. It's like an old story that I read about this entity that could in essence be on the level of the elder dragons that set up the school, and I hadn't heard of many beings of that such a nature. So I was just wondering if it was something you had heard about.
No, but It's wise to beware stories of old. There are beings of great and terrible power.
What do you mean? Like what?
Nightmares can be real sometimes.
What do you have nightmares about?
Living metal. The same metal as my arm.
Not sure I know what that means.
Not sure I want to tell.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm sorry. I get uncomfortable around it. I'm still getting used to just having it out in the open.
Well, you're more than welcome to come stop by the Zeta Beta house anytime you want.
Don't they just drink and do drugs and party?
No, it's much more than that. It's about sisterhood. Haven't you ever wanted to belong to something like that?
I actually happen to have found my own sisterhood myself.
Right.
My classmates at Cody Hall. They're a very odd group, but I've never met more people with more heart in them, and I trust them.
Well, that's where we're going to end it for tonight. On that very loving and happy note about Cody Hall and the Cody kids. And
right when Summer and I figured everything out.
All right, hit me with it. What we got? What's our official name for this extracurricular?
Go on, Summer.
We have decided that our club name will be Maximum Legend.
Yes, Fabian Seacaster, Maximum Legends.
Only because the veterans have the confidence to back it up. And the skills that we would like incorporated into it is survival and acrobatics.
So is it Strixhaven Maximum Legends, or is it just called Maximum Legend?
Do we have to attach Strixhaven's name to it?
No, like the Dead Languages Society doesn't have that or anything like that. So it's just called, okay, Maximum Legend.
We're going to turn this into the college X Games, and we're going to face other colleges outside of Strixhaven.
That's because it's extreme.
Okay, and what were what were the skills?
Survival and acrobatics. Or does it have to have like a physical and intellectual skill?
No, I don't think so. No, because there's a couple that are like insight and religion. Those are both like kind of intellectual, so it's fine. Acrobatics and survival, perfect. And then we've got members. Are Lavinia in sin? All right. Do you have a little blurb for me to copy and paste into here?
Oh.
Like,
no, we don't have a mission statement.
The Play Actors Drama Guild says these actors work together to create productions of brilliant stagecraft, often involving new spins on old classics, as well as displays of magic and music. What do we say about Maximum Legend?
Maybe you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, can we think about it over the week and get it back to you?
Yeah,
everybody.
absolutely. You could stick that in the Discord, and then we'll put it in there. So you let me know what the mission statement of Maximum Legend is. Have a good night, Ben.
Bye, Ben.
Night,
Thanks for
Ben.
playing, everybody. Happy birthday, Rachel.
Happy birthday, Rachel.
Happy birthday, Rachel!
Happy birthday, Rachel.
Thank you.
And have a good night, everybody.
Have a nice day.
Oh, night, guys.
Night, y'all.